Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? Let me check my audio real quick. I need y'all to let me know if the audio is good real quick. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Is it good? Is it good? Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Turn it up. All right, how's that? How's that? Because I know this shit can get loud as fuck. We good? Good shit, man. So what up, y'all? It's your boy Troll. This is my first live. Whatever can go wrong probably will go wrong. You know how it is. Salutes to everybody, man. Thank you for coming through. Daniel Blake. I am broke. Big Perm in this bitch. Henry. Mr. Figs. Paul Gutierrez. Jack Off. Razor Raider. Spruce in Texas. Hell yeah. Cooch is in this motherfucker, bro. Who else in here? Beast Mode. Bull up in this bitch. Fucking dope. So, since it's the first chat, or the first live chat, I gotta establish some ground rules for the wrenches. You know there's gonna be some people in here talking reckless as a motherfucker, right? So if you see somebody talking reckless as a motherfucker, just hit them with the 300. You guys know what's crazy and what's acceptable and what's not. A lot of these fools of shit already be blocked, but if you see anybody talking shit, hit them. So today we're going to talk about a couple of things. I'm not going to be rambling on. I don't go live much because I don't like getting on here without the mic sounds bad. Shit, it's probably because I'm not up on it. It's probably because I'm not up on it. Sounds muffled. What the fuck? How's that? Here, let's do this. How's that now? Okay, for sure. For sure. Okay, so today we got two topics that I want to talk about. First off, is flagging ever okay? I don't want to get into the fuck shit. There's plenty of other channels on here. The majority of this is going to be on reselling. Is it all a scam? Or is it not? God damn, you're still saying it sounds like shit? Oh shit, that's why.
There we go. It's because I wasn't on the fucking the mic. That's why. Hold on. There we go. I had it going through my headphones. How's that sound now? There, we should be good now. We should be good now. Fuck, my bad. My bad, y'all. Like I said, anything that can go wrong on this stream is fucking gonna go wrong. I can feel it already. Anyway, first off, let's invite our first guest in here real quick. Make sure I get that shit right. What up, Bull?
What's going on?
Man, I told you, bro. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong in this motherfucker, bro.
Nah, you got it right though. You had to fix the mic. That's all.
Oh shit. So I didn't want to really have you included in this first topic. I was waiting for somebody else.
I mean, if they hop in and they want to take over, it's cool. I'll send it back. Right. Let's pop in chat.
All right, for sure. So we're gonna start it off with this. Some shit's been going on as far as people flagging other people, and I don't know where this started to become a thing. Like, why the fuck did it become? It's almost becoming like a trend. Like, people are bragging about it now and stuff. Bull, you said you come from that shit though, right? Like, you come from an age where everybody was fucking flagging everybody else, and
I mean, it's history repeating itself. Back when we were doing it, it was not cool. Like, that was like the flagging, the copywriting, back and forth. It was not. That was never the move. At this point, everyone handles it differently, and it seems to be fair game. So, you know what I mean?
Do you think that it's an automatic, like, if you flag somebody, they have the right to flag you back? Like, that's just an automatic rule.
If you're going back and forth with someone, you shouldn't resort to flagging. That's how I feel. But it was different. It was different when we were doing it. Yeah, just for us, it was just like flagging someone it was just not okay, bro. And you got clown for it. But if you're going back and forth with someone, I don't think you need to resort to clown or like resort to striking or whatever the case may be. I think it should be a back and forth, which is what it was until it escalated. So I don't know.
I'll be honest. I feel like if somebody flags you, then it's open season. Whoever makes the first move, it's almost like if you're in a fight and whoever throws, like, nobody really wants to be the one to throw the first punch. You would rather be the guy on the other end so that you can, it's called self-defense and you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Flagging, kind of the same thing. I feel like if you hit somebody first, then I think they have every right to go ahead and hit you on that shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, back in the day, I would say that I got flagged. I never flagged anyone else. So it just depends. It's different. It's just different. It's different how people move now. So.
Oh, you're saying you were letting people hit you, but you never tagged them back?
I just thought it was corny. So
it is.
I didn't do it. So it is what it is. It's not even street. It's not a street rule. Shouts to Dan, but he said you can't use street rules on YouTube. It's not even street rules. It's just YouTube, bro. People do reaction videos and different things all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes they get hit, sometimes they don't. But if you're going back and forth with someone, expect them to reply and possibly use your footage.
Yeah. Well, look at it. Kind of like roasting are your mama jokes off limits? I feel like for some people it is. Like, even for me, most of you guys, I mean, some of you guys in here don't know shit about the stuff that goes on other channels.
Kelvin even said it. He said China flagged Bull back in the day. Yeah, China was flagging back in the day for sure.
Fucking China flagged you, bro. You got a country on your ass.
Someone asked what we smoking, man. What you got in the hookah, bro?
I always I always smoke peach iced tea, Starbuzz. This shit is
okay.
Bomb, bro.
Okay. Now I'm doing mint, orange, and Code 69. some mixture in there.
I haven't had Code 69 in a minute, bro. That shit gets me lightheaded. Makes me feel sick. But I was involved in a situation where, you know, you had permission to use somebody else's footage before, and you know you end up having a falling out, and you know you poke a little fun at them or whatever. And to me, I made a fucking roast video pretty much, but at the end I kept it respectful. I was just like, yo, you know, I'm just saying, you know, we're gonna go our separate ways as men, this and that. And then boom, I got flagged on 2 different platforms. One of them I understand, you know what I'm saying? One of them I totally understand because it was an unexpected hit to the guy that flagged me. I'm sure you guys know who it was. But the second flag, the one that took place on YouTube, I had permission to use the footage. So that part, I don't know, you know, why it even had to go that far. But hold on, we got somebody entering the stream here. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I heard the voice.
Is back.
Yeah.
Yo, I hope you got some liquor, man. 'Cause
Bruh.
We need a moment of silence
Damn.
for Zaya's channel right now.
And I'm gonna say it. Make sure y'all go sub up. Use the crave.
Yeah, make sure you go.
Bruh, you don't got no like sympathy music you could play for me, man?
Sad piano music. If I can crack this bat, oh, there we go. It's the same bottle from before.
I mean, I'm hoping I can fucking figure out some cool shit to do with this, man. I thought the intro was as crazy as it was gonna get for a while, but shit, what happened? So anyway, oh, there it goes. So anyway, I feel like that shit's not okay, man. I don't think it's ever okay, whether you're in a back and forth or not. Time is something you can't get back. You know what I mean? And it takes a massive amount of time to get your channel to wherever you want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say much. I'm gonna just say it was a weak move. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say it was a weak move. That's all.
Also, Zay, I gotta say this.
Yep.
I didn't know you had. I for some reason didn't know you flagged Skinny first. Or my bad. I didn't even mean to say his name, but you flagged him first. In my opinion, that shit was coming. I don't know about 2 and 3 times though, but I figured you'd get hit at least once if that happened.
All right. So obviously, we probably have a difference in opinion on what is, I guess, what is legitimate in flagging. You know, we go around, we use these terms, flagging, clapping, all these terms. But the reality is that your favorite artists, music artists, any type of artist, you can't just go and use their stuff without their permission. And I want to emphasize without their permission. Okay. It's just business, you know, it's nothing personal. It's business. And in my particular case, yes, I've flagged 2 people. I prefer to say I've copyright striked 2 people. First was Rob. And quite frankly, I don't feel like I'm the one that copyright striked Rob. I feel like Rob copyright striked Rob. We were beginning to go into a back and forth. Obviously, I had already stated that there was nothing cool between us, and he decided to use my artwork. Now, we can clown around and tap dance around the term my artwork, but the reality is that it's my artwork. It's mine. It doesn't belong to you.
Did you give him a warning, or you told him before to not use it?
Yes, he went live after my live, and he used the thumbnail, which was my artwork. And I went in there and I told him that he had 10 minutes. He decided to make a mockery of it he decided to let people like Matt K clown around with it, talking about, oh, ZAYA really said 10 minutes. Are you scared? Are you scared? And Rob, not thinking in a business sense, wanting to impress the crowd, he called my bluff and I tagged his ass, just plain and simple. You know what I mean? So I gave him fair warning. I gave him the heads up. He said it himself. He called the bluff and pretty much he ended up getting tagged for it.
Shout out to M. Sotelo. Is there rules or laws during war? I mean, there's rules of engagement in real war. I don't know about. I feel like there should be some here. Like I said, there's time involved in building up a channel. I don't think anybody should be clapping each other's channel.
And again, we're all gonna have a difference of opinion, but the reality is that he used my artwork. I told him to take it down. I gave him the heads up. He didn't want to take it down. He wanted to play with it, and I even told people also got to remember that if I file a claim right now, if I file a claim on you, Troll, right now on this video, it doesn't just hit like that. It takes 2 to 3 days for it to actually go through. So the thing is that Rob kept on using the artwork for the next 2 to 3 days, clowning, and he ended up getting hit, bruh. Reality. And the thing is that he can say, oh, well, I countered it and you didn't do nothing about it. Well, you took the artwork down. There was nothing for me to do about it. I told you don't use my artwork. I never said anything about flagging on previous artwork. You know why? Because I am a man that is of my word. My word and my balls is the only thing I got in this earth, bruh. If I told you, Troll, for instance, if me and you start beefing right now, bruh, I already told you could use whatever you used, bruh. I'm not flagging any of them videos you did. I don't care what you talking about. You could be talking the worst about me. I'm not flagging any of them videos. I gave you permission. But going forward going forward, you can't make nothing with my stuff. You can't use my artwork. Clown it if you want. The reality is that it is my art. It's mine, bruh. It's my ideas, both in Rob's case and in Skinny's case, bruh. Okay,
right,
Skinny.
Real quick,
go ahead.
Real quick, is the mic better now? Is it louder? Can you tell if it's louder now?
Oh, it's great.
So everyone's saying it's fucking not loud. All right, so
Well, you turned up a little bit. Should be good.
there we go. The way I feel about it, man, is like, if you told him before you flagged him and he called the bluff, fine.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Going back in time to a time when everybody was chilling, all three of y'all were good, even me included, because I was flagged. Going back in time to fucking clap a video that includes footage that we worked on technically together, because I hit up everybody in the origin story and said, can I get some of your footage and put it in there, chop it up, whatever. Everybody said yes. I got this text messages or the comments or wherever the permission was given. To go back and do that, I think is some fucked up shit, bro. Just because it's like there's just what do you see?
No, go ahead. I like where you're going.
But the fact that you gave a warning first and the bluff was called, it's still fucked up, but I mean, what are you gonna do? If you said you're gonna flag somebody at this point on and they
listen, let's put it this way. So then in that instance, let me just go ahead and take origin stories and just upload it onto my channel. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, yo, bro, that's my work. Like, why are you uploading my work? Like, it's
like
the
entire thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the artwork, bro. Like, listen, just because someone else doesn't take the artwork serious, that doesn't mean I don't take the artwork serious. I take the artwork serious. The person that created the artwork, I promote and I put my stamp of approval on. When people want to do business with Don, I put my name on the line because I trust him.
I don't know if that's
I take the artwork serious.
I don't know if that's a fair comparison, just because there's just in that comparison, there's a difference between an entire body of work being copied and played on his channel did he use the artwork as a thumbnail, or did he put it out throughout the whole fucking video?
No, he used it as a thumbnail, which he's again, like, the thing is, we're looking at two different types of bodies of work. We're looking at something that is visual versus something that is like art. Like, what makes your live stream more important than the artwork that Don did? In my opinion, there's no difference. Like, this is your form of art, and whether it took you an hour to do this live stream, shit, it took Don time to sit down. That Don is a grown man. He could have been doing something with his wife. He could have been doing something with his daughter, but he didn't. He sat down and he did something for me. And it's, I take it serious. If, and again, like I said, all Rob had to do that day was take down the artwork and he wouldn't have had that problem. But he decided to call the bluff, and he's already admitted to doing that. He called the bluff. He didn't think I had it in me. Well, okay, now you know I have it in you. And, if everything that has happened puts it in people's perspective that I don't play when it comes to business, bro, like, I'm not going to play with you. If Rob wanted to take it further than what it was, he should have left the artwork up. And yeah, Rob, I would have sued you, bro. 100%. I would have attempted to sue you. Some people don't take it serious. I take it serious, bro. It's my artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, as a content creator, why can't you just go get artwork? Why you need my shit?
Well, so as of right now, it seems like me and Bull are on the side of never.
Yeah.
You're on the side of it depends. Once you're not cool.
No, I'm a solid. Like, for me, it doesn't depend. If you're using my artwork without my permission, if you're using any of my footage without my permission, and we are not on good terms, you cannot use it, bro. Do something else. Clown me, talk about my family, talk about my mother, talk about Jules, talk about everything, bro. I don't care. Like, words don't bother me. But the reality is that the artwork is mine, bro. And the last thing you're gonna do is tell me, oh, well, fuck your artwork. I'm gonna do this. All right, well, fuck you too then. Let's get it popping. And the shit is this is the funny part, Troll. The funny part is, look what you said. You got flagged off of shit that Skinny gave you permission to use. You know what I got flagged off of? My reaction video to the interview that he asked me for. He flagged me on my reaction video to my interview. Like, you asked me for that interview. You asked me to help you promote that interview.
This just came into my head just now. I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
And whatever you say, I'm going to believe you.
Okay, of course.
Is your live, or is your channel really clapped, or is it laying low until the strike wears off?
I've sent the email to YouTube and I'm waiting to hear back. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I got clapped for the same thing twice. And at first I thought that I got clapped for the same thing twice, and I wasn't sure. And then Skinny confirmed it. He said it. I clapped you for the same thing twice. So I feel like YouTube is messed up somewhere, but I don't have access to my account right now.
I mean, the copyright system. The copyright system period on YouTube is fucked. So I literally have gotten not copyright strikes, but a copyright claim on a video where they just take the money, because I have a lot of my biggest reviews. A lot of music companies will look at my channels and sometimes they'll target my channel. Shouts out to Kevin Leroy, you all good, bro. And what they'll do is they'll send a copyright notice, and what happens, there's different levels. So kind of what Zay was saying with the clapping and striking, there are different things that happen. So for a review of mine, I've had music in there, and an artist or a label, doesn't want me to use their music, they can just copyright claim it and they just take the money from the video. Or they take all the money. I can have a 5-second clip. If they decide that it's theirs, then YouTube lets them take all the revenue from that video, and I have to send a claim or a counterclaim to them. Now, the funny thing is, the people that either take away the claim is not YouTube. It's the label that sent it. Do you think that the label that sent the claim in the beginning is going to let go of the claim because I asked them and they're making money off of my shit? No. And at that point, kind of like either I delete the video and re-upload it, but by that time it's already gotten the views already.
They don't clap you for they don't clap you as a strike. They clap you in another way.
Not usually, no.
That shit is fucking crazy. Shout out to Kevin Leroy, man. I don't mean to miss your shit. It's, like I said, it's my first time running this fucking thing. Shout out for the $2, man.
But
Appreciate
if someone
that.
gives you permission to use something and then they go back and copyright claim it, that doesn't really make sense. But the way YouTube works, it's hard to get in contact with them sometimes.
And let me tell you something. All that, yo, cool brother handshake. Yeah, you could use my. That don't mean nothing, bro.
Well,
that don't mean nothing.
Well, clearly it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't mean nothing. So if you think, you know, even you, like, not to put no, even you telling me, yo, Zaya, yo, could I use your stuff? And me saying, yeah, you're good. That don't count for shit, bro. Like if I'm a dickhead and I want to come back later,
my
and
word,
you
my word counts.
Huh?
My word fucking counts. Okay, if I say I'm not,
Troll, do you
not to YouTube, bro. YouTube don't care about nobody's word, man.
For Zaya to be on this chat and possibly use some of the footage from this chat?
Say that again.
Do you give Zaya permission to use some of the footage from this chat and be on the chat?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Look, anybody who's on another person's live chat is, you know, it should be okay to chop up parts of yourself. You know what I'm saying? The only
but you know the reality is if this live stream was to end and then I go and I use a portion of this live stream, you know, you could clap me, right?
Oh yeah, you just because you can doesn't mean you should. Or
it doesn't matter that I'm on the live stream, and it doesn't matter that you said it's okay. Like once you go fill out the copyright,
right. I mean,
you could just be like, I never told him that. And YouTube ain't gonna watch this fucking video to see if you told me or not, bro. They with all the stuff that they got to deal with, bro. Nah, bro.
They don't want to play with the fucking. They don't want to play with the outcome of somebody filing a lawsuit against them.
Nah, hell no.
But I mean, it just depends on the person. Like, I didn't think the guy that clapped me would have done that. I mean, I guess I should have seen it coming, but I guess I wasn't. I don't know, bro.
Side note. Someone proposed an idea that if YouTube allowed creators to use, like, for in my case, music, and we just have to pay like once a year, like a fee to use music that is licensed on YouTube, I pay that shit, bro. That would be crazy. I would love to have something like that.
Hell yeah. You know how much it costs to use a fucking song in a YouTube video? It costs like over $100 just to play a song.
I think, in all honesty, I think YouTube should allow you to be able to, at the very least, use the instrumental part of the song.
You can. You just
because it's still promoting. You're still promoting the song. It's not like it's not like you paying me to promote it.
Yeah. I mean, I just recently had a video where I used a song in the video and was cleared and was paid to use the song and promote the song. Like the video got copyright claimed and they released it. So, I mean, I don't know. This has been a problem on YouTube for a long time, and I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know.
They're not going to do shit. They're going to keep letting people flag each other to death. Basically.
Yeah, but you gotta also understand, though, from the perspective of the artist, it's their work, bro. Like you didn't reach out to the artist and say, "Hey, yo, could I use your work?" Like you just decided to use it. Now you using it because you paying homage and you paying respect to it, but you didn't get no permission. It's not yours.
So a lot of times on my YouTube channel, I use a guy named Louis. His name is 88 Louis because I have talked to him. I know him. That's why I use his music a lot in my videos. And I see a lot of people ask him, can they use his? I don't know how that works, but I just found him a long time ago. Another artist, his name is Puya. I don't use his music anymore, but when he was first blowing up, I used one of his songs and he hit me on the DM and was cool. And then after that, I tried again after he started blowing up, and it was like, nah, the copyright claims is coming in. I didn't even bother with it. So it's an interesting game with copyright claims.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, honestly, if everybody just made their own shit, I guess it would never be a problem. But it's still, man, it's just like word amongst men, you know. Like it should be, in my opinion, it should be like that. But I'm learning quickly, like you said, people's word don't mean shit. They can you know what
it is though. Like and it's just me being unbiased, with all due respect to everybody. Like my rule book may not be the same as your rule book. You know, you got your own beliefs, you got your own thought on what is good and what's not good. And, you know, I got my own. To me, it's just like, I'm not going to go over there and flag you because you're talking shit about me. But if you're going over there and you're using my material, like, bro, you're using my material. Like that.
I will say that I wish it didn't get to that point, but it is where it is, and things happen. And at this point, I can't. I just be like, listen. I mean, it's at this point, it's fair game. I don't know.
That's why you were like, I ain't using nobody's shit in any video I ever make. I'm not.
I'm done. I learned.
Like, fuck
listen,
it.
this shit taught me a lesson, bro. Because I thought, to me, it still doesn't make sense how you filing a claim on some shit when we was good. Like, to me, I'm thinking you're supposed to be filing a claim on stuff that we're not good no more. But again, just because that rule exists for me, that doesn't mean that everybody else is gonna abide by that rule. You know what I'm saying? Some other person may feel like, you know what, I got to go to the extreme. Well, what can I do? Well, I'll just go back and clap from when we were cool and I gave them imaginary permission to use my stuff. Like,
yo, we're debating here, but I'm not trying to change your mind. But how long did it take you, if you can think back, how long did it take you to get monetized on your original channel?
I don't even know. I think the rules were different. Like, I don't even think it was the same. I don't think you needed to have as many subscribers. Well, the subscriber count is not, that's not too bad. 1,000 is actually not bad at all. The 4,000 hours, at first I thought it was minutes. And I was like, that ain't shit, bro. I'll bang that shit out like it ain't nothing. But then I was like, hold on, that shit's hours. That means that's 250,000 minutes.
Well, roughly, how long do you think it took?
I'm honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you. That shit was damn near almost 10 years ago.
I've been hearing it takes people years sometimes to get there.
Well,
Bull, what about you?
I mean, I don't really remember, because when I enabled my channel for monetization, I don't remember what the rules were. It's not like they are now.
It changed.
It was a lot less.
Yeah,
it was a lot less. Honestly, it's probably maybe subscribers, maybe just views, but nowhere near where it's at now. And the reason it got like that is because YouTube apocalypse happened. People were uploading like brand new Joe Schmo makes a YouTube channel, upload some crazy shit. People see that, companies see that, they got their ads running on it somehow. That's why it has now changed, so that you have to have a legitimate channel with watch time and viewers in order to enable monetization. That's YouTube saying, okay, you seriously are trying to do something on here, so we're gonna allow you to make money off of it.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, well, just to get back to the point I was trying to make, let's just say it took you a year of solid fucking grinding to get your shit monetized, right? And somebody, you know, that you came up on here with, you guys have fucking beef amongst each other, whatever, and they destroy that years of worth of work. You only clapped Rob one time, but let's just say, for example, that was his final one, kind of like what happened with your channel. I know that when you're mad at somebody, you don't really give two fucks about how it affects them. You're just trying to get your fucking lick in. But I mean, did you not feel like, say you clapped Rob's entire channel, would you not feel a little bit guilty about that shit? Even though you're going through a beef, considering all the time and energy and effort it took for him to build that shit up?
Well, the thing is that I only hit him one time. Technically, you need 3 strikes in order to be taken off. So if he gained,
what if your strike was the final strike?
That's not my problem. That means you done fucked up pointless times. Other times you didn't give a fuck. You still moving around here like you don't give a fuck, and you just got hit. Again, like, it's not like I hit him multiple times, because if I was a dickhead, then I would have just hit him for that day and every other one that he did. And then I would have got him the fuck up out of here, and then it would have been crazy. I didn't do that. I told him, yo, take the artwork down, and I gave him a time, bro. I told him, yo, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. And the 10 minutes that I gave him was just the 10 minutes until I start filling out the form. Bro, he had a whole nother 2.5 days that he's just going around doing videos. Oh, man, fuck that. I'm keeping your artwork. This, that. All right, well, then hold that L. You know, bro, like, again, like,
I mean, I get it, because
you
gave him a warning.
He had the opportunity, bro. Like, if he decided not to take it, that's his problem, bro. That's not my problem.
Yeah, I get it. If you gave him the warning, wait, here we go. But he told Rob not to use it. Shit, man. I mean, it's like if your boy would have told me, hey, man, stop fucking using my footage. You got a day to take it off, or I'm gonna clap you. I would listen.
Okay, so now look at that situation. If Skinny would have told you, you know what, Troll, you know what, you fucking with ZAYA, I don't like how you coming at me. You on some sucker shit. You know what? I want to cut all ties with you. I'm giving you to the end of the day to take my shit down. It would have gave you the ample opportunity to go and edit the pieces out. Yeah. He didn't though, which is funny because he criticized me tonight for this very same thing, but he didn't give you no fair warning to clapping you.
Look at Paul.
Come on, man.
Troll, don't give sympathy to that boil face ass boy. Jesus. Listen. You know I have sympathy for everybody, even to this day. I feel my heart hurts, man, for all the shit that's happened here. You know what I mean? Me and Mob have had a difference of opinion over stuff that I've done or said, and me and him chose to just go separate ways, like amicably. We just separated, and that's that. You know what I mean? From this point on, we're not fucking with each other. That's how it's supposed to be. As far as shout out to Damn D in this bitch. Remember when you wait a minute, my bad, bro. This is crazy. Actually seeing all this shit right now from this end. Remember when you said fuck my gaming channel, I got more time watched than you. What are you talking about? Me?
Well, no. He's talking about me. And shout out to No Limit. But No Limit. The reality is that you've got more watch time with me because I just started my channel yesterday. You know damn well I'm gonna smoke you in a week or two, bro. So like, just saying that you make yourself look dumb. But I'll be gladly reminding you when I pass your watch shit and I tell you, yo, I passed your watch time. Like, come on, bro.
Shout out to Big Perm. Thank you for that, bro. I'm nervous as shit up here. That's why I'm drinking. By the way, where's your liquor at, Zaya?
Me? Oh man, I almost don't want to, bro. I don't have
Come
no
on,
soda.
bro. It's my first live.
I don't got no soda, bro. How long are you gonna be on? How long do you plan on being on?
We're gonna get on to the next topic, and after that, I mean, who knows?
Damn, I wish I would have went and bought a soda, bro.
Man, fuck soda. I'm drinking water to chase it. What the fuck?
Bro, water is just horrible, man. God
Bull's got no chaser, bro.
Bull's not even drinking nothing though. Are you drinking?
Yeah, I got the old thing. Yeah.
No chaser?
No, I just drink some of it. Drink some water. H2O.
Oh my god! All right, I'm good. Well,
I'm relaxing though because I got to do shit tomorrow. I got a video play tomorrow. I got some shoes I want to get. My birthday was a couple days ago. I got some shit to do tomorrow, but I mean, a little bit of nothing.
Shout out to Kevin Leroy, man. Thank you for the $2, bro. Fucking dope. So you're really not gonna drink then? So we're gonna move on.
Yeah, no, I'm a grab it. Just God damn it.
Go. Sorry, Bull, man. I don't know how long we've been on. I didn't mean but the discussion's interesting, man. Like the flagging is fucking. I just don't, because honestly, like, I mean, I'll put it out there. Like a lot of content creators appeared in one of my videos. Like a lot of them. Like I'm a sitting duck basically right now. You know what I mean? So if somebody decided to clap that shit that I made, or either of those videos that I made that took me fucking months to make, like,
it's interesting watching you troll because you're new to this shit. You're very new, and like the environment you're coming into is a lot different. So it's interesting watching you do this and I appreciate you letting me be on your first live and whatnot. But it's interesting.
I'm honored, bro.
Seeing how you are taking in everything that's happening and the attention that you're getting in a quicker rate. So it's interesting just watching you. I mean, you already got a mic. I don't even got a fucking mic. My shit's on the goddamn web. But
I kind of always had mics. I used to make music before I became a DJ. That's what I did.
Okay. You about to drop a diss track?
A diss track? Nah, man. I haven't rapped in a long time, bro. You know what? I thought about it though, man. I thought about dropping something crazy, but man, I don't do that shit anymore, bro. I'd rather just make my music for my movies now and fucking do a live once or twice a month. I'm gonna say, man,
the videos. I gotta say, the movies you be putting together, man. It sucks that it got clapped or whatever, but it was good.
It's back.
It was. Oh, I didn't even see it came back. That shit's.
So you didn't see the fucking scammer trailer?
I seen the scammer trailer. I seen the full video that you had dropped before. I gotta catch up.
Yeah. Origin Story is back up. I took that shit. I I took that shit down, edited Skinny out of it, covered up 2Js and with a cartoon character, and then hopefully no one else will hit me. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm a fucking sitting duck right now.
I mean, you be putting in like, I mean, I know when Illuminati. Illuminati.
Who?
I said Illuminati. Get in my man's name. No.
You slurring already?
I'm forgetting my man's name. Yeah, the fucking whatever. Either way, you be making some good videos, bro, with some damning evidence. But you know, the people that will take heed to what you say, take heed to what you say, and those who don't.
Oh man, you know what? You just made me think about something. Let me have fun with this here. We're gonna call this segment "What the fuck?" Okay.
Yo, shout out to Scrooge in Texas, bro.
So, you're damn right. I got damning evidence. What is it about people on here that fucking hear me say something? They ask me a question, right? Or ask me multiple questions. I give them the answers, and it's like it bounces off their fucking skull and lands on the fucking floor.
Trolls. They just realize that it's just trolls. It's trolls, bro.
Oh, you're saying that they're intentionally pretending not to understand. Is that what you're saying? Oh, shit. Shout out to Scrooge in Texas for the $5, bro. Thank you, man.
There are a lot of people that are not going, even though they know you may be right or you have good evidence, are not going to take heed to the evidence. And there are, you know, surprising you, maybe people that just, it does not hit, bro. It does not hit. It does not hit. So that's why a lot of times when I be getting on the chats, I be very low key because I don't be getting into it with people. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, dude, you're not, no matter what I say, again, it ain't gonna matter. If you don't like me, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't agree with me, and you're not just being a regular like person, then it is what it is.
You know, it's like it's just in me. Like when I have conversations with people in person, you know what I mean? Like, and we're just talking about something and they don't know about a certain liquor. Let's just put one of my jobs, you know, if they don't know about what's in a certain cocktail or whatever, and they want something that's fucking gluten-free, and I tell them Tito's is gluten-free, you know, you can put that in it or whatever instead. And they say, no, it's vodka. It's got gluten on it. And I say, no, it's gluten-free. They just keep fucking denying the truth. You know what I mean?
You gotta realize this. You're talking about a person in real life in your face. You gotta realize we're talking about, again, you said pixels on a screen. Now, some people aren't just pixels, and I see them in the chat all the time. Salute to those people. I want to say real people, but the people that are in the chat all the time, you know, they're there. You gotta think about it. It's pixels on the screen. It's people that you never talk to. It's people that don't care. If you can talk to someone in person and tell them that, again, sky's blue, this guy's fucking red. Imagine on the internet how it is, bro. It's just something you can learn.
I mean, I'm seeing it on the internet play out. It's just like I'm learning I guess I'm learning to accept that people have a different swag about them or a different mentality when they're behind the keyboard. Because me, I type the way I speak. I say what I mean, you know what I mean? Whether I'm typing it or not. Even when I was just a troll or whatever. I don't think I ever was just a troll. I always had my picture and shit up and stuff, but even when I was, you know, throwing fucking jokes out there, I never just listen to someone say something and then completely ignore it and go on about saying whatever the fuck I feel like saying. So now I'm learning, like, that block button, bro. I discovered the block button. Oh my God.
Bro, you can literally delete someone. You can just delete their existence. Like,
there's like 2 or 3 guys now that I've blocked that used to drive me fucking crazy. Like, I used to want to jump in the screen. You know what I mean? Like, drive me fucking nuts saying stupid shit.
Yeah, but you're only blocking them from being able to write. Like, you can't block them from watching.
Let them watch.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, the thing is that if they were trolling you and they were able to type, technically that typing allows them to get their frustration out. When you shut them down and they can't write to you, they don't feel like they're able to get that out, then they go to extreme measures, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then you're like a no limit, like no limit's blocked on my channel, right? He spends the whole day now talking about me in other channels. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, give it up. Like,
I'm gonna say y'all need to start getting that nigga energy, bro.
bro.
If you wanting some,
the thing is that, bro, boy, you know me, bro. Like, I love to attack. Like, I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as if I'm antagonizing him.
Even I'm not gonna. I'll keep it 100. I didn't even really want to be on this topic.
Yeah,
but I ain't gonna say this shit ain't fun.
It's fun, bro. Like, the thing is that it low key is type fun. Like,
if ZAYA wouldn't have been late, we might have skimmed through this already. My bad, Bull. You know, I told you, man, I didn't want to.
I know.
Listen, and we don't even have to spend a lot of time on this. In all honesty,
listen, niggas know what they doing, man.
Yeah, like, listen, I'm taking my licks, bro. Okay, cool. You know what? You got me. I gave him props. I don't know why people think I'm angry. I gave him props, bro. Like, at the end of the day, this is at least my objective on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is that you can clap me and flag me, right? Right? I'm done. I got to start a new channel. But the problem is that people like No Limit, what you're not realizing, bro, is that you didn't get rid of the talent. Like, the same people gonna come watch. You're gonna still come watch No Limit. Like, it's not like it's the other way around, bro. Like, I'm not trying to go watch your shit.
Hey, look at that, bro. Look at that. ZAYA, we love what you're doing.
I know, bro. Like, the thing is that I know this. This is why, like, let's put it this way. What grown man is gonna keep on if he doesn't find some sort of enjoyment in it?
I think he could be a fan.
Listen, he probably not he's not a fan of me as a person, but the conversation, the way the chat is, like, he might be a fan of that. Like, he wants to be in there. He wants to be part of the conversation. The problem is that when I see you hoeing around somewhere else, and then you did that whole money thing, like, I had to get you the fuck up out of here, bro. I don't.
No limit.
Energy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't fucking around with the money. You know, the money be fucking pissing me off, bro. Don't fuck around. You know what?
I'll give him some energy because that's just who I am, bro. You got a new channel starting up. I've never had shit against you, and I understand that you were trying to tell me to not engage the lawsuit or something weird you were trying to tell me, but you were also trying to say that the lawsuit was fake. And I gotta say,
and Troll, don't forget, bro, all this was done on the night that it was the basis that he did donate. It wasn't until the next day that he said that he didn't donate. And I'm like, yo, bro, how you got the biggest mouth and you didn't even donate, bro? And then his excuse for that was, how do we even know it's real? So it's just like,
Bull's reaching overload right now.
I'm being quiet, bro. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm being quiet.
Man. What were you gonna say? Why would you think the lawsuit's fake?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like,
no, he lying, bro. Like, come on. Like, oh my god.
Look, all I was trying to say was No Limit. I'm shouting you out right now. I hope your channel takes off, bro. I hope you're one of those crazy ass gamers that fucking.
Go ahead, get the subs up, get the money up.
Yeah,
get money in real life. He don't care about this YouTube shit. Salutes.
Yeah, man. Don't say I never supported you.
Like Kevin Leroy, Big Perm in the chat. I gotta counter it with some other people that's really in the chat.
But Bull, don't give him the easy way out. Listen, this is my thing.
Listen, wait.
Okay.
Don't let me be hopping back and forth. It's weird. It's weird, bro. It's weird. At first, it's like, okay, like he was talking regular before to me, and then it's like a shift.
Who was?
Warman.
Warman.
No Limit War, number one fan.
Oh, Warman.
Oh Lord, bro, you just got your shit involved in everything. Listen,
No Limit said I need to go back to the suburbs. How they don't have anything, bro. I don't put these things on my main channel. Nothing is there, bro. I'm sorry. I make sure.
Why are you telling Bull to go back to the suburbs? First of all, I feel like I've maintained like middle class status. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't.
From now on, he's the number one fan. Okay. He's the number one.
Shit.
Listen, my whole thing is, bruh, how can you now come say that you don't give a fuck about YouTube when your opening line was that you got more watch time than me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
93
You gotta give a fuck at some point about it. Like you doing it.
The chat right now who really fuck with us. How about that? Let's salute to those people. Who
Exactly.
Really
Hell yeah, man. I shouted. Oh, EJ Nemo's in here now. Fuck yeah, man. There's 90 people in here. That's dope as fuck. Shout out, man. So we're gonna move on then, because Bull's reaching critical mass right now.
Salute to Paul at 100. Salute to Paul. Okay.
All right, so here's the title of the video here. Reselling. Either it's all a scam or none of it is. Just really think about it for a minute. Just think about that statement. Either all reselling is a scam or none of it is. I'm leaning towards none of it is. Because, like, none of it should be, is what I'm saying. Because at this point, when you're reselling a sneaker, you're reselling a piece of clothing, yeah? Why are sneakers under such scrutiny instead of, like, jeans or T-shirts or,
everything is resold in reality. I mean,
it is.
I mean, the Jordans that we buy, the shoes that we buy is resold. You feel me?
My thing is, like, so I did the video about, you know, you take a fake shoe into a place like Urban Necessities or Flight Club or Stadium Goods or whatever. Let's say that those places had their own tag like StockX has, right? And I take a fake shoe in there, they legit check it, say it's real, and they clip a tag on it so that I can go out and sell it to somebody on OfferUp or something like that. All of a sudden, a fake shoe now is real in the minds of everyone who sees that tag. So how is that would technically be classified as a scam, correct?
Selling a fake shoe as real that has a tag on it.
Yeah,
that is
just.
I mean, yeah,
that's a scam. But if you take a shoe that you got from Nike, well, first of all, if the fake shoe was good enough to get the tag from these places, what makes it any less real of a shoe or a sneaker or a commodity? Just because it didn't.
So you're saying if a fake shoe gets a tag on it, someone says it's legit, what makes that shoe any faker than a legitimate shoe or a retail sneaker?
Yeah, because these places are the gatekeepers of, can your shoe be sold for a crazy amount of money or not? You know what I mean? These places hold the keys to turning your piece of shit fake shoe or whatever into a brick of gold. So go ahead, Bull.
I was gonna say, well, what does that make the shoes that you took in Urban Necessities?
Those shoes are now real shoes.
Yeah, they were bricks when he walked in. They were nothing. They were fake. When he walked out, them shits was legit. You know,
those shoes are actually so much real, in fact, that in my paperwork, it's claiming that those shoes are real in a legal document at this point.
You got, I don't know what, because in my opinion, it's still not a retail shoe. If someone says it's real and it's a UA, in my opinion, it's still a UA, but I definitely do not doubt the fact that what you just said happens all the time.
Well, like the StockX tag has lost its credibility because they copy the StockX tags.
Even when Sean Witherspoon was going on with StockX because there were fakes being brought in with the tag on it, and then he later learned that they were making fake StockX tags.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Think about someone like him who owns one of the biggest buy-sell trade shops not being up on it.
Yo, like, you know what's funny? Didn't he put out some crazy ass post about StockX?
He was like, "Oh my bad."
Yeah, before he even knew about that shit, he put out some crazy ass posts like dogging StockX out and shit.
And this is another testament to what Troll was trying to do in the original video: is that if someone as big as that not knowing, think about the regular day-to-day person, bro.
And the thing is like, since I've never had a live before and most of my commentary on all of this happens on IG or other people's channels, I'll put it out here. The purpose of what I'm doing is not necessarily, first of all, it's not at all trying to tell people that you should run out and buy UAs. It's about the people that are constantly complaining every Saturday morning because they're not hitting, and they're not hitting because all the fucking resellers are using all these things to these tactics to get the shoes. All I'm trying to say is you could be paying a reseller on the street, or you could be paying a reseller on a consignment shop or StockX, and you could still get the fake shoe and believe it's real because they told you so. So my thing is, I don't want you to go out and buy UAs. I don't want you to not buy UAs. I just want you to stop. I want to get the message across that you should probably stop paying fucking resell for something that a person who has credibility in the system can make real if it's fake, is what I'm trying to say.
Facts.
And if enough people stop, then the resale market will crash. It's going to take a lot of people, and it might take some time, but it will crash, and we'll all eventually be able to get shit more often than not. ZAYA loves reselling.
Nah, listen, but there's no unity. There's no what's that phrase? There's no honor amongst thieves. The thing is that let's say you convince 99% of the fucking population to just stop reselling, just stop buying, stop reselling, right? There's always going to be that one that's like, oh shit, everybody stopped. That means that I could take over. The reselling is never going to stop, right? Everything.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Zay, my bad.
Everything is basic fucking economy, bro. Like, no one goes in and complains to fucking Walmart about the price of the milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, reselling is not going to go away. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I totally get where you coming from, Troll, where motherfuckers is buying up mad shit. And
well, the thing is that you have the option. If you say use that example. No one complains about the price of milk being upcharged in a store. Mm-hmm. In some instances, you do have the option. First of all, milk isn't ever limited, which is another issue. But you do have the option to go find a farm and buy that shit straight from the farm for whatever price they want.
Yeah, but that's like saying you do have the option to go to China and just knock on the door of the factory that's producing the Nike shoes and tell them, hey, let me get one.
So
do you have that option though?
No, you don't.
That's the difference.
Yeah. With milk, bro, you're not gonna go to a farm and say, hey, let me get the cow. You're gonna put the cow in your fucking in your crib, bro, and pump the milk out?
Well, I'm not talking about making the shoes from scratch. I'm talking about if we say we had the option, right, to go to the Nike distribution center that houses all these fucking shoes and line up and buy them for whatever price Nike wants it to be sold for.
Yeah.
That would be an option to counter what's going on the streets with the reselling. Just like I can walk in and complain if I go to StockX and say, you guys are fucking selling a $150 shoe or $170 shoe that costs $30, and now you guys are trying to sell it to me for $800, $900.
Yeah, but that's the only reason that happens is because that's based on the amount of units that they're making. Nike could solve this problem and just make enough pairs, but the problem is that if Nike made enough pairs, then they would just sit because nobody would want them. Now, if I convince you, Troll, that
wait, say that part again because you cut out a little bit.
As far as Nike can actually solve the problem by making enough shoes, but the problem is that the reason that shoes are so high is because they're limited. Nike didn't make enough. There's not enough to go around. Now, for instance, let's say I convince you, Troll, that the best milk is the one from Walmart. Then let's say I convince everybody in here that the best milk comes from Walmart. All that other milk is garbage. You know what I'm saying? The limited milk is in Walmart. Everybody would go buy it from Walmart. And then guess what Walmart would do? The next batch of milk they would get would be $1 higher.
Okay, but here's what I'm trying to follow what you're saying. So as far as the Nike making things limited, do we honestly believe that do we truly believe that? Look, let's just use the Travis Scott one, okay? I think that's a dope-ass shoe. Mm-hmm. I would have bought it whether they said it was limited or not. Do we really think that the shoes being limited makes them more appealing, or that the fact that the ones that aren't limited just aren't that good-looking or as good-looking as another shoe?
I would say it's a mixture of both, because on a limited collab shoe, there's more energy, there's more effort, there's usually better materials, and there's a twist to the shoe. I mean, I would just say, let's say for an off-white sneaker, okay? A lot of people make the argument that if an off-white sneaker wasn't off-white, no one would buy it. But even if it was dropped, it wouldn't be a regular shoe. An off-white Air Jordan 5 doesn't look like a regular pair of 5s. That's the difference. And that's usually what happens with a limited shoe. It's different. At the same time, I agree with what Zaya said. If Nike wanted more people to have the shoe, they could just make more. I'm going to tell you right now, I just went and did a raffle for the Travis Scott SBs. And let me just say that stores around me, I was told, oh yeah, we usually get about 7 to 8 pairs of the limited SBs. Huh? The whole store? Y'all get 8 pairs? Let me count it off for you. 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11. Where's the 12? Where's the 13? Where's the 7.5? Where do those shoes go? Trust me, the
backdooring.
Yes, shoes do get backdoor, but also SBs can be low. But yes, if you go to an SB shop or a skate shop and you're in there regularly, you definitely have more of a chance, because that's just how SBs are and that's how skate shops are. I respect it. You definitely have more of a chance to get the shoe if you're a regular customer in that shit. But if Nike made more Travis Scott, if every store had 100, I guarantee they still sell.
This is one of those.
One more thing I'm gonna add. Yeah. In one of my local shops, they had a number. I was 425th raffle entry for those Travises.
God damn.
8 pairs.
God damn.
I was 425th or 23rd. And I actually and the thing was, you had to spend $25 in the store to get extra things. So I spent $25 in one store, and I spent $75 in another store. So I spent $100 for extra raffle tickets. And guess what? I'm gonna still be out back more than likely. I'm looking at this shit. I'm looking at this shit like, God damn, I shouldn't even bought this extra shit, bro. But that is how it is. But again, if they made more Travis Scott ones, they would still sell. I mean, look at JB. JB made, so I don't know how much money last year, maybe the most they've ever made in a year. And people say, oh, they sitting, oh, they on sale. I mean, if you make a shoe and it costs $15 to make, and you make 100,000 and you sell 50,000 at full price, the ones that still go on sale, this shit still profit. We still selling. We still making more money.
That's the thing. Like, why? I wonder. Do you guys ever wonder why Nike doesn't just it's not one of those let's not and say we did type things where they're like, oh, we'll just tell them that it's limited, but really there's 500,000 pairs. I mean,
I've always thought that they should have been done that.
I mean, yeah.
Why even tell how many pairs there are? Just fuck it. Just release it. That's it.
I mean, look at the Bread 11s. Those were not limited, and they sold the fuck out. You know what I mean?
I got my pair easily. I went outside and stood outside for. I mean, I didn't have to.
Yeah, but there's more people that want that shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's like so. For instance, Damn D wrote something. He wrote, "There's a difference between Walmart milk being resold for $1 more than a shoe being sold for $600 over resale." Yeah, the only difference is quantity. That's it. Why? Because when it's hurricane season and there's no more water at Walmart, a $3 pack of water can go for $100 literally out the door. Why? Because it's hurricane season. There's not enough water. Everybody bought up all the water. Now there's no water. People are desperate. They're willing to pay over for the water.
That's a natural resource, though.
It's the same concept with sneakers. You missed it. You desperate. You're going to pay over.
And I will say too, Tro put up on screen. Appa said, "How would resale game be if all purchases from brand pre-orders?" I mean, a lot of the merch and stuff, like even the Travis Scott merch, can be done with a pre-sale. A lot of Travis Scott merch is pre-orders. People miss the pre-order and they still pay over top of whatever they bought. So I mean, yes, I would. Man, if they had a pre-order on Travis's, come on, bro, that's easy. But at the same time, the pre-order will end and people will still try to sell it.
I think that's what they should do for any shoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? They should just launch it on the website, give 10, 15 minutes, and let people order it. That's it. And after that, it's done.
That's what I'm saying. If you're Nike brand or Nike or Jordan brand or whatever, and you see the shit going down on the streets, there's been arguments where, obviously resellers are saying Nike loves us. We're buying out shoes. I don't think Nike loves them. I think Foot Locker or Shoe Palace or whoever, they might love them.
Nike doesn't like reselling at all. Not one bit. I don't even know how that whole collab with fucking Sean even happened, bro. But Nike doesn't like reselling, not at all. And it's for a simple fact. Like, if they're selling a fucking shoe at $200 and then fucking some Joe Schmo that ain't no athlete, because you know Nike is real heavy on athlete. You got Joe Schmo that's not an athlete at all. He's not a part of, it's not affiliated with the company at all. And he just took the shoe that you're selling for 200 and he went outside and he sold it for 250. Technically, Nike looks at it as you stole $50 from them. Shout out to Screws in Texas, bro.
Was there a donation there?
He sent it to me on a Cash App.
Oh, okay, good shit. Man, what the fuck? No, I'm not gonna. Yes, I am gonna do it because I love you, man. I fucking love you. No limit. Trolls, show your boys some love. Ignore me, bro. Wait, what? I'm lost now. Show your boys some love. Ignore me, bro. They miss you. I'm lost.
That's 70 grand a year. That just.
This is what I was trying to say. What kind of fucking picture is that? Shit, I thought that was some porn shit for a minute.
And I will say, someone did say Boost Bud said Sean won a contest, and he did win the contest. He did win the contest.
Sean?
Yeah, he won the contest. Now, I'm not saying it's a popularity contest or a lot of people already kind of knew what's going on. Compared to all
so he won the contest to be able to design the shoe?
It was remember how they did doing the now they usually just do it where a whole bunch of people design a shoe and they drop all of them. At first, with Sean, I'm pretty sure it was a contest. Whoever got the most votes, they made that shoe.
It was. And then to add insult to injury, Sean didn't even design that shoe, bro. It was a panel of people that designed the shoe. He invited a whole bunch of people to the shop. It was like 10, 15 people that helped design that shoe.
Yo, what is that Avi, bro?
That's what I said. I thought that was some fucking porn shit. Like somebody put that. That would be a slick way to fucking get somebody right there. Put some porn in the fucking the icon and watch your comment get posted, and then get your shit clapped like that.
At the end of the day,
and actually, just do a little bit of research. Price gouging is illegal when it comes to gas. You cannot do anything to me by grabbing water and standing outside and selling it for overpriced. You cannot do anything to me. All you can do is complain and get the crowd rowdy, but you're still going to give me the money for the water. And as long as I have the stomach to be that type of person, nothing's going to happen, bro.
I think he was referring more so to the stores themselves.
No, what he said is that you can't compare it in a natural disaster. Yes, you can, bro. Over here, they do it all the time. I live in Florida, bro. We have hurricane season all the time. Technically, me and Jules are perfect examples of people that always wait to the last damn minute. We go, we get one case of water because they only allow you to get one case of water. And there's always someone outside selling the case of water for way over what they paid in the store. And I don't see the police rolling up and slapping the cuffs on them. So price gouging is for gas. That's not for water.
I say people resell water and shit in the goddamn camp out lines.
Come on, that's bro. I've been to sneaker events where motherfucker. So what was it? It was Dunk Exchange. Dunk Exchange used to have. No, I'm sorry, it was SneakerCon. This was when SneakerCon was much smaller though. Down in Miami where they used to do it at, you were because there were so many people inside and there were so many people still waiting. If you left, you had to get back on the line. You couldn't just come back in. You didn't have like a stamp on your hand or nothing like that. And it would get to the point where people wouldn't want to leave because they didn't want to get on the line. And there would be kids that would go to McDonald's and buy a bunch of cheeseburgers and a bunch of McChickens. And they would go in there and sling them for $5, $6 a burger. And they would sell out immediately.
Damn, D, you were one of them motherfuckers, weren't you? Selling the chicken sandwich?
Bro, come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Weren't you outside the fucking some shoe was coming out? Weren't you standing out there selling fucking Popeye sandwiches for $20 or something?
Yo, shout out to Don. Yeah, I think hurricane season is about over for us. I think. I'm not sure.
So back to the scam thing. Like I'm making a video or a movie called Scammer, right? And I'm seeing things happening while I make this. The reason why I say it's either we're talking about reselling clothing. I guess shoes are considered clothing. So why are people willing to, let's say ZAYA, you rocking around the street, you got a fucking a shattered backboard one on top of a box. Okay, you're ZAYA, so they might, if they know you, they're gonna trust you. If not, they might question you. If you can convince that person that this is a real shoe, you just made $1,000. Okay, and they're gonna walk away believing, hey man, I just got a fucking real shattered backboard off somebody, right? So they walk off, they're happy, they got their shoe. Let's say that it was actually going for $1,500, you sold it to them for $1,000. They're thinking they just got a steal, and they walk off none the wiser because there are no differences between that real shattered backboard and the fake one. Okay, that same the same person or a different person can come up to you who actually knows about sneakers and say, "What did you see?"
Who?
That same person, a different person can come up to you and say that who knows about sneakers, and they find out that it's not real, only because there's a factory stamp on the box. Now they're pissed and want to fight you. What is it about us that makes that whole mentality about, oh, it didn't come from Nike, but it looks the same? So, you know what I mean? Like, if you can convince somebody that a fake shoe is real, you just made money.
Well, let me tell you something. If you are trying to convince somebody that a fake shoe is real and you know that the shoe is fake, then that's just an integrity issue. You know
for sure.
Like,
I'm not even asking about that.
And let me tell you something. Me, myself, and the way I see this is what I say, you can maximize my shit by like 100 with bull. If I take a fake sneaker knowing that it's fake, I could sell it to somebody just off the basis that I'm ZAYA. And just off the basis that people say, yo, well, ZAYA's a good dude and ZAYA's never scammed nobody. There's no proof that he's ever scammed nobody. I believe him. I'm gonna buy it. Shit, Bull, they would be like, what? Bull's one of my favorite YouTubers. Hell no, he ain't scamming me. I'm definitely buying it. It really just is an integrity issue. Like, that's something about Bull or something about me that's got to be like, you know what? I have this power, but do I really want to use it to fuck over people?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. In some other cases, there's some people that when they get to that point in the road, they say, shit, I got this power that people fuck with me, and nobody's gonna know. You know, it's a couple extra dollars in my pocket, but to me, it's never been worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's never been worth it. Well, also to me, it's never been worth it.
Also, you open yourself up for other types of problems. Because like I said, out here in Vegas, there's people that do these deals on the streets through OfferUp all the time. Usually, if the buyer is knowledgeable about sneakers, but they're not confident, on their way back across town, they'll stop at UN or some other shop and have the shoes they just bought get legit checked. And if that person says, or if that store says they're real, they go on about their way. And let's say the shoe was fake. They go on about their way, they're happy. If they go and someone says it's fake, now they're fucking pissed. That's another thing that I'm trying to reveal amongst, along the whole sneaker culture right now. It's like, if you believe it's real, you don't feel like you got ripped off. But in actuality, you really did get ripped off, whether it's real or not, because it's a fucking sneaker that came out at $160 and you paid $1,000. So that's what I'm saying.
The thing is,
that's what I'm saying. Either it's all a scam or none of it should be. Although people should be telling people you're selling them a fucking UA, obviously. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just saying, like, reselling real shoes to me is a scam. That's how I feel. Bull, you think different?
Bro, to me, reselling is what it is, bro. You gotta, if you want a limited sneaker, like, you either not gonna pay or you're gonna pay, and that's it. That's it. Like, tomorrow, I'm about to pay because I want the shoe. Like, it is what it is.
How much are you gonna pay? Are you talking about the Travis?
No. I'm not paying $1,000 for that goddamn SB. No, thank you. Fuck that. I'm not paying no goddamn $1,000 for them SBs. No, thank you. I like them and I want them, but that's not. To me, it's not worth that much. You know what I mean?
What are you about to go get?
An off-white sneaker.
You're gonna get the Chicago, huh?
Oh no, those are way out of the range. I gave up on that shoe a long time ago. It all comes down to what you feel comfortable paying for a sneaker. At this point, it's for the shoe I'm gonna buy, and I'm not saying it because I'm being clickbait. I gotta drop my video tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
Man, I want to fucking know, bro.
Well, I'm probably gonna be getting two shoes. One that I missed that I really wanted that I actually found at a local shop, and then one that somebody hit me up on Instagram. And the dude that hit me up on Instagram is Manny already know the deal.
Popping the seal, by the way.
But at the end of the day, too, to me, I mean, I gotta be 100% honest. It's kind of like an investment. If I see a shoe that's gone down, let's say for instance those new 85 ones. If I bought those 85 ones right now in StockX for $550 and I think they're gonna go up, I'm gonna just go ahead and cop them because I think that in the future, if I don't wear that shoe, if I wear it once, I'm gonna still be able to get my money back. Recent example, the Off-White Vapor Max is the black and glass colorway. I bought those shoes at SneakerCon Bay Area. I want to say for $600 or $650. I wore them to the club. I didn't fuck them up though, but I wore them to the club. And I never wore them again, and I just sold them for $740. And I'm using that money to now buy a different shoe that I want.
Right.
I don't see anything wrong with that. The shoe that I just sold them, Off-White ones, is now going for, or the Off-White Vapor Maxes is now going for $1,000, $900, $1,000.
You got them retail?
No. I spent $600 or $650 at senior.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, another good example for me in resale is I bought the Off-White 97s, the original Off-White 97s, and the Off-White Prestos together for 1,100 USD. And I bought those in Europe. How much does a brand new, and then I bought another brand new pair of, or once pair of Prestos for $650 in the UK. So how much does a brand new Off-White Presto go for now? In my size, I already know it goes for $1,800. I mean,
it feels like, because I'm here in Vegas, it feels like such a big ass gamble to pay resale thinking that it may go up in value. You know what I mean? It is a risk.
It is a risk.
Especially if you're not intending to wear it. Like you're saying, sometimes you'll buy shoes with no intention of fucking wearing them. You know what I mean? So
I mean, sometimes yes, because it's a smart investment, and that just is what it is. Like Troll, I definitely get what you're saying. I get you're against the resellers, but and I support you on your mission, but we got to be 100%. If a person wants to go out and buy a shoe, they're gonna buy the shoe.
Oh, for sure. And to clear it up, I'm not against like resellers. Technically,
Okay, my bad.
Cop your one shoe and flip it. That's my thing. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Cop your one.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, I mean, niggas gonna pay, bro. And I'm a nigga that's about to pay.
So Troll, your argument starts at what? Once you start copping 2, 3, 4?
If you're going out with the intention of stockpiling limited shoes by cheating the system, using whether it be bots or brown nosing, no matter what people say, that's how I feel it is. It's fucking kissing ass, walking into a store, bribing motherfuckers, jerking them off, letting them feel like you're a good person enough to where they're going to give you shoes backdoor, like a bunch of them backdoor. If you're doing that, that's where the argument.
Let me ask you a question then. A few years back, I was put on to a store that was opening up in Orlando, and I believe that the way they fucked up was that they did all the promotion over the radio, and quite frankly, not a lot of people listen to the radio anymore. And when I got there, I was the only person in line, and when I walked in, they had Royal Ones, and they allowed me to buy the whole size run. Am I at fault?
You did. You bought the whole size run for. What shoe was it?
The Royal Ones. Jordan 1.
Shazam for goddamn fuck boy. God damn.
No, I'm telling you, like you get the right people in here, and they'll verify my story, bro. I was the only person online. Met me and one other person that was with me, and I went in. I bought one pair. I looked outside, and I said, "So, can I buy any more?" And she said, "Well, how many more?" And I said, "Shit, I'll take them all if you let me."
Wait. Oh, so you're talking about nobody wanted them at the time, correct?
Well, everybody wanted them, but nobody knew that store would have them. It was a brand new store that was opening up, but all the promotion they did for the opening of the store was on the radio. I took a bet that nobody's listening to the fucking radio.
You're a son of a bitch, then.
I'm still a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not.
yeah, you are.
Honestly, I have been seeing that on YouTube. The actual love of sneakers has been converted to how much money can I make off a sneaker.
Exactly.
I would also say too that I don't exactly like that, but you also have to recognize that you gotta play with the cards you're dealt and how people are moving. And I see that some of the biggest videos from newer people are, oh, what are the best shoes to resell this month? What is the best? How can I make money flipping? And that's what I feel like a lot of people are more interested in. It's not even the shoe itself. A lot of people, yes, are still. I feel like where it might have been 75%, 100, 75, 25, where 25 is all about reselling. I feel like it's 50-50 now. People don't care if you're a reseller. They don't care. They see that, oh, he getting money. Oh, that's dope. I want to get money.
It's that shift in people's brain that births people like me. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do see the buy, sit or sell or hold or whatever the fuck.
I mean, it was a video. I know somebody made, I don't remember the dude's name, but I seen Nice Kicks repost it. I don't know why they posted it because they just gave him shine. But it was a dude that made a video about how he bought and resold Kobe sneakers for over $1,000 profit. To me, that's a corny ass fucking video.
Don't even get me started on the Kobe shit, bro.
That's a corny video. And I'm not talking about that man Dot. And before people get to talking, I'm not talking about Dot. I'm talking about it was somebody else. It was a random dude. And I've even seen videos now popping up where people are like making investment videos. I bought like 20 pairs of Shatter Backboard 3.0s to make an investment. Let me see where their investment is at right now. Maybe.
Wait. Hold on. We all need to take a shot right now.
Oh, shit.
This is a fucking milestone right now, bro. Like, hella people came out and supported. I hit 100 people in here right now.
Nice.
Salutes to everybody in here. Thank you so much for that support. Cheers. Cheers, motherfuckers. Everybody in the chat, take a shot. That is dope as fuck. Man. That is dope as fuck. Holy shit.
But I just want to see what the Shatter Backboard is at. But yeah, that content, that mindset, that is a lot more popular. It's very, very popular. And right now, the Shatter Backboards are at 260. They're climbing not really anywhere, but give it a year or so, they could be up.
Which ones? The 3?
Yeah, the 3.0, the chicken grease ones.
Oh, man, I've been fucking stomping around in them bitches for a minute now. That's the only shoe I paid resale for. Can you believe that? Just so I could use it in the movie. I wanted to get it early and see if I could catch StockX slipping.
Damn.
But I guess because it wasn't a limited shoe, like they definitely had pairs. But let me answer this real quick so I can move on. There was a lot of other good questions in here, but I've been kind of sitting on this one. What's your opinion of UBK and the fake pine greens and those fake court purples? Why do you think he continues to get a pass in the sneaker community? That's easy because he's well known and he said, I'm sorry. You got those two things, you're pretty much invincible unless you get caught time after time after time and somebody exposes it. That's how I feel. He fucked up one time. Was it one time? The pine green and the court purples were the same thing, right? The same time?
They could be kind of close. I'm not sure.
So the guy got up there. He sweated out alive with Mr. Skinny, and he said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know," and that's that. And that goes to show you why either this is all a scam or none of it is. Even UBK, there's speculation that he did know, but I'm willing to bet he didn't know. You know what I mean? He didn't know that those were fake, and he sold them.
At the same time, yeah, it was a fucked up situation. It happened, and again, with time, people forget. With time, people no longer care. Oh, he's good. He's so good. I mean, even Ron. I think Ron Mesco said didn't work out for Scoop. Yeah, Scoop got caught up in a very similar situation, and unfortunately, it did not turn out well for Scoop.
I heard Scoop shit was worse though, bro. I heard it was like a whole bunch of people.
It was worse, but it's the same situation. So
let me tell you something. You got to be careful with that because even on Scoop's level, like I don't know if people remember Frey Dog, like bro, like
wait, Frey Dog the one that always wore the basketball jerseys?
Yeah.
My God, bro, he killed, bro. You remember the dude, Crooklyn or some shit like that? That took all of people's money. Okay, this was back in the UA days. There was a guy named like Crooklyn Kicks or Crooklyn Brooklyn, some shit. He was fine at first, and before he got out, he scammed everybody and disappeared into the mist, bro.
What year was this? Was this back when fakes weren't even that good?
2014, 2015, and UA.
Damn.
Imagine me being so big and be like, yo, I'm opening up my own resale shop, bro. I'm taking pre-orders, bro. Oh my God, and Black Santa, bro. The Closet Collector, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's still on that shit, but I seen he be on that shit.
See, those are the instances in which it's time to make a decision and they go the other way.
Bro, so Kevin Leroy said Crooklyn's Bakery. It could have been Crooklyn's Bakery.
Just
imagine me at 50 or 20,000 subs, whatever, and I say I'm gonna take pre-orders. I get 100 pre-orders, and I say, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gone. All right. I don't even say all right, peace. I just say
you just close up shop. You know, there's a shop in Miami that did that. ATC.
Oh, I don't even.
Hold on, let me give Tony a wrench real quick since he's still up. I better get a wrench in your shit too. God damn it.
Yeah, ATC in Miami did that shit, bro. They had a consignment store, and literally they were there one day. The next day, people went, and the entire shop was cleaned out, boarded up, everything done.
Wasn't there another shop that happened with that shit?
It's shit.
What is the fucking threshold? Like, how do they know to go in there and raid a fucking shop?
No, they didn't
raid the shop. The shop said fuck it and took everything and ran.
Yes.
They stole from themselves.
It was a full operating consignment shop on Saturday, and on Sunday it was completely out of business. Nothing in the store, anything.
You know why? Because they can't fucking keep up with their overhead. And they were like, we got all these shoes here, but nobody's fucking buying them. Let's just get
we out. Yeah, just take them. We out. We could sell all these shits for whatever the fucking market is, a little below market. Take all this money, rip up all them contracts.
They probably claimed insurance or got an insurance claim off that. Called it a robbery.
As many people as I've asked, bro, no one has ever heard of ATC after that ever again.
I got a friend who blew up his own car just to claim the insurance on it.
God damn.
That shit is fucking crazy, bro.
Man, I just Googled the Closet Collector and I see a Nike Talk article from April 16, 2014. The Closet Collector's a scam. Man, Troll, you're new to this shit, bro. This shit goes back, bro.
When it comes to YouTube, bro, the only reason I ever
new to this shit. Yeah.
I never watched YouTube for anything other than tutorials on how to like do things with my DJing equipment or sound editing or some shit. Like I never touched YouTube about sneakers until like a couple of years ago, maybe in a year ago.
Air Randy, baby. Tony said Soland, Friday Night Kicks. Whew.
And all the sites that finessed like they were real and was getting the same shit as us.
Question. Is Marquis Soul still a thing? You remember Marquis Soze at all?
Yeah, it sounds familiar. You know what it is, bro? I never really had to put myself in a position to do business with any of these people, only because I was always around clearance and always around the Nike outlets, bro. Like, you know, we would always get those things, and I was never, you know, another thing that plays a factor, and it's no disrespect towards nobody, but you know, when you have that YouTube career and you trying to chase the first hit, the first look, you want to be the first person to have it up. You know what I'm saying? You're susceptible to falling for things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of you trying to. And at one point in time, I was like that, and I kind of gave that up, and I didn't really care if my video was third or fifth or last. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have to ever deal with that. So I never got on any of them sites. But I sat around and watched and critiqued everybody else getting got by them sites.
Someone said about Kickspot. I'm reading up about that. It was a place in DC that apparently, from what I'm seeing, is that they were taking in shoes on consignment. The shoes were selling and they weren't paying anyone. They were just keeping the money.
As a consignment shop, bro, let me tell you something. As a consignment shop, you go in there and you put your shit on consignment, and they could give you a piece of paper and shit, and you signing it and you thinking that it's some sort of legit legal document. Most people don't even read that shit. And then next thing you know, they gone with your fucking shoes, bro.
Yo, since you guys are you guys go back on here. Like, I don't know who this is, but where is She Got Kicks 7? Who the fuck is that?
She got. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. She was fine. I don't know.
Does she have an Instagram?
I mean, she was fine, as in she was fine. Like everything was fine.
Yeah.
God damn, because I know niggas gonna run with that shit. But it was. Like, I feel like she was regular. I don't know. She just didn't really make that many videos. I feel like she could have really kept it moving, but I don't know. I don't think she took full advantage. She could still come back now and still do it though. I mean, females in the secret community. That's if you're
Willie Garcia's returned. Shout out to Willie Garcia real quick. I don't know. At first I thought he was talking about a store, but then I figured it was a content creator that he was talking about. So I just felt like asking it. But there's this guy, District TV, that I had his comment up. He said something about, let me see if I can scroll back up and find it. He said something about because the shoe has value, it's an asset, blah, 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 blah. That's why people, want to go out and pay for that shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's two, like, what?
Nothing. I'm laughing at something. Laughing at myself.
That's like the difference between why I'm here, and I feel like there should honestly be a balance. There's got to be a yin to the yang, I think. There's a lot of people that are all about reselling, going out and copping all the pairs, but there's not a lot of people on this side where I'm at, where it's like, yo, I just want a fucking dope sneaker to wear. I don't want to fucking wear an all-white Air Force One or whatever the fuck. I want something that's cool, that they put time and effort into the design, you know what I mean? To me, a sneaker is just a sneaker. Like, if I would have copped the Travis 6's retail, I would have fucking worn them. You know what I mean? The argument that people like to say to that is, people got bills to pay. Every time someone tells me that, I'm going to just be like, bro, it's called a fucking job. That's what I'm going to say every single time. I don't, you know what I mean? It's like, where's what happened to the...
So are you classifying reselling as not a job?
Yes, I am. It is a hustle, a side hustle. That's how I view reselling. I mean, am I wrong on that? I mean, I know some people have created careers.
You still got to pay taxes.
Who's
to
doing
me,
that,
to me, a hustle, you don't have to pay taxes.
How many resellers that don't have a storefront do you think are paying taxes though? Like, really?
Probably not a lot of them, but it's gonna catch up with them. It's
some,
not like it just erases itself and goes away. PayPal is calculating all that. Now, if you're taking a lot of hand-to-hand transactions, all right, cool. But at the same time, if you're using PayPal's calculaling all that, and you're gonna get a statement.
Oh yeah, well, you have to have a storefront, even if it's
no, you don't.
A website, even if it's a website.
No, hell no.
No,
hell no.
How else are you taking payment then if it's not on the?
Bruh, PayPal is considered a thing, bruh. Like, PayPal will send you a bill at the end of the year, not a bill, but a.
They will send you
something for your taxes, bro.
So I will say something I was about to bring him up. Ron Mexico said, "You remember Nike Fiend?" Nike. Let me just say like this: Nike Fiend, when he was doing this thing, I don't know where he's at now. You know what I mean? I met him personally because he's from Virginia, probably Virginia Beach, whatever. He was cool. Some other shit happened with him. I don't know. Yes, we do jack off. Yes.
Oh shit! I was gonna be like, "What the fuck is Bull talking about?"
Yeah, I had to. I always gotta clarify. But there was a dude named Nike Fiend, and he was such a big reseller and so trusted that he did a like pre-order for the year where you paid him, I think, $1,000 or $2,000 for the year, and you were locked in on releases, and people were paying it, bro. People were paying
like the hyped limited bullshit you can't get.
Yes.
How did he, bro?
Because he was brown nose. He was brown.
Yeah, he was brown the fuck nosing.
He was very connected. And he knew people though, and he would get the shoes. His pre-orders were pretty bulletproof. Like
I wish I knew.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wish I knew a reseller that had that kind of connect, just to see how long their ostrich neck would go up someone's ass to get some fucking shoes.
You can pre-order. If you can say, "Hey, I want $1,000 or $2,000. Pay me $1,000 or $2,000 for the year," and you're locked into my pre-orders, and people are paying it. Now that didn't go through. That didn't happen. because yes, I don't know what happened to him. It wasn't even that the business went bad. It was just something happened, bro. Like, I don't know.
he saw that money and he took off is what happened, bro.
It could have been that.
Bro, imagine you charging, bro, bull. Imagine this. Imagine you charging 2,000. You come up with some fucking. Obviously, it's a scheme. You go on your shit right now. You be like, "Yo, listen, bro. I got the connect. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start a store. Nike sending me, Jordan brand sending me everything. I'm gonna lock you in the pre-order for $2,000, bruh. You gonna get people, bruh.
Hey, listen.
That
He
shit
got
is
the people. And some other shit happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Even out of your 800,000, bro. Even if you get 50 people, bro, that's like 100K, bro. You walking out of here with,
yeah.
You know, and then you just tell everybody to eat a dick and you out.
It's all a fucking scam, or none of it is.
Ron said he went off and he sold the plug. He said before he went up.
Let me ask you guys a question. Say selling UAs was legal if you had a storefront, and we had stores that just sell UA's fucking sneakers in there, and that's it. And it was right next to a fucking flight club. What do you think would happen?
Oh, niggas is buying UAs.
Facts, dude.
Come on, bro. If I walk in Flight Club and they want 1,000 and buddy right here, Betty, for anyone who remembers, Betty wants 150, 160 for the same shoe, and then this shit don't look too different. A lot of regular people are gonna be like, fuck it.
Man,
Sorry.
they still hold on. Big Perm said they do. It's called swap meet. Bro, the swap meet out here, there is a guy who sells Jordans. And honestly, before I discovered how good UAs were, I thought they were legit, but now that I know they're not, and I went back and looked at them, those are some terrible UAs, bro. They're looking for them cheap shits, like the $50 ones to flip for 120, 200.
Damn.
Like the swap meet ain't fucking, like they not even trying, bro. At least out here they're not. Maybe other places they'll actually get the quality shit and try to sell it as real, but I don't know, bro. But don't even swap meet vendors get rated for selling fake sneakers?
Pretty sure they can.
Tony, what up, man?
What's going on, man?
You climbed out of bed, bro?
Listen, Hager. Don't be coming in here with that low ass tone and that. Nah, come on,
Oh, man. Yeah.
the fuck.
Hager,
Where are all the fucking cool lights at?
Alexa, turn on Tony's studio.
Oh,
There you go.
Look at this shit.
this motherfucker. I got cool lights too, bro. They're just not voice activated.
Alexa, turn light panels on to 100%.
Good lord.
Look at this flexing motherfucker, bro.
So what were you saying?
What's up, man? What are you doing up this late, bro?
Just playing a video game and saw a bull over talking about jacking off and
Some girl being all right. Jack
some girl
off?
being-
Oh, what the fuck?
some girl being fine, and then he talking about Troll ain't no fuck nigga or nothing like that. No.
I listened to that like 1,000 times. I was like, huh? I was like, woo. And then I like slowed it down. I was like, I'm gonna go all the way, and I put it into Premiere and slowed it down. He was like, a fuck nigga or, and I was like, okay, he did say fuck nigga or, you know what I mean? Like
Coming from the man himself, that's all I need. It's okay.
Yeah.
Tony, you reminiscing about your UA days, bro? I know you missed that shit, huh? A little bit.
No. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot of life lessons, but I don't miss it. No.
Tony, remember they said we weren't gonna do nothing, bro, because we were messing around. The brands ain't gonna fuck with us, bro.
Yeah. Back in those days, it was rep niggas versus authentic niggas. And
I mean, you should have way more credibility buying UAs than anything else. I have people hitting me up that do stores looking to get good UA so they can learn better how to check. You know what I mean?
yeah, and there is one thing though now it's just the world wants to go off the things you do that's bad, regardless of how long ago it was. But it is, in all honesty, now though, it's at the point where we've been so far away from doing reps, or at least I have, that I'm no longer, my credibility as far as dealing with them it's still there, but it's out of date. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's at the point now where if you pull a real versus fake by me, I'm not gonna still be that same guy that, man, Tony D knows he should deal with it. Like, bro, it's like asking Ice Cube or asking somebody who was a gangster back in the day if they know where to get some, pounds at. They're like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Or, I'm just saying Ice Cube because Ice Cube grew up in, Compton and all that. Like Ice Cube is, or Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That these motherfuckers been richer longer than they've been poor at this point in time.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
So what I'm
now, like, I don't know how it was back when you guys were doing reps, but they'll put out like the DR1, right? The first like wave of DR1s looks like shit. It's only taken a month and a half. They got them now. Like, I see them. Like, they got them now. So I don't know how quickly they were updating back when you were doing it.
Well, basically, an example is like Harrison Neville came over to my house, like maybe I think like a week, about 2-3 weeks ago, and he brought the fake dunks and brought a real dunk, and he wanted me to know which one was real or fake.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah.
At first, the whole time my first instinct was right, but I ended up switching up last minute and I got it wrong. So it's like, I'm good. I feel like I still got it, but the thing is, bro, like, shit has changed a lot since when we were doing it. Like, they've gotten only better. So when you're not doing it and you're not having them in your hand constantly, you're not going to be the same, same person that you once were.
Yeah, I would say even when Tony he tested me, and I luckily got it right, but I had to look.
You were hella guessing, though. You were guessing.
I
wasn't guessing that bad, but I was like, from what I'm seeing, I think this, and it was right. So I was
Miguel, I was just saying, Miguel's saying Ice Cube and Dre weren't G's. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say they were, from what I've seen, they weren't like gangbangers, but they were around this shit. I mean, they know what's going on. They knew what was going on. They seen things. But my point still stands. I mean, like Jay-Z, Gucci, whoever. Well, not Gucci, because Gucci still goddamn. There's been a lot of motherfuckers who are rich and been richer longer than they've been poor and been in the streets and all that at this point.
I go to Jay-Z right now and say, yo, Jay, where am I?
I could use Easy, but Easy's not here right now to be able to use.
He gonna look at me like,
yo, I've seen that Harrison Neville guy's video. Like, everybody sends me that guy's links. I wish, since he's got so many followers, I wish he would do a real like gauntlet on somebody. Like, if you got a fucking cameraman behind you following you around with shoes going to places saying, yo, can you tell if these are real or not? I feel like they automatically are going to lean towards saying they're not real. You'd rather say they're not real and be wrong and they're real than the other way around. Like, so if you know them, be like, hey man, get some spy glasses and fucking pull that shit off, and then tell them afterward. You know what I mean?
Like, I did that same video back in 2014, 2015. We would have got killed for that shit, bro. We got killed for that shit.
Well, Country the Big did something like that. Country the Big went back and returned a Jordan 11 cool grade of Foot Locker, and they scanned it, and they were willing to take it back. It ringed up in the cash register and all that, but it was just a tag, It was just a tag.
Yo, can I tell you, bro? Like, back in the day, like, I used to sit there and ask myself and be like, why are you watching this right now? I don't know what it was, like, with Country the Big, bro. Like,
yeah, he was like weird. He was like crazy.
No offense, and wherever he's at, bro, he was just a dirty motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Did you still have videos online? I want to see them.
And you know what's fucked up? It's like an oxymoron. He's an oxymoron, and I'm not trying to talk about myself here, but he was a dirty light skinned nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Who?
He was.
I'm just saying, like, light skinned niggas are pretty boys. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker was this crazy looking. Like, he was just crazy.
I gotta look him up. Again, another one I don't even fucking know.
I don't even know if he's video.
He kind of reminds me of David a little bit.
Oh my god,
he does a little bit. There.
What up, Soul Legion?
No, not D Money. I'm talking about David Stone. Like, the way he be acting and stuff. Like, that's how Country was.
David Stone.
I was thinking talking about the acting and shit, but I get you.
What happened to Country today? He just stopped doing.
I don't know. He'll probably hear me say what I just said and you said. He'll probably come back and start a new channel. That's why I can't get on these live streams. I get in trouble every time I get on live, man.
Hey man, you're safe. You're safe over here, bro. You got on like way after the fuck shit conversation was over with. Bull sat there and took it. He was reaching his limit though, and like, I mean, you're safe on this channel. I am not entertaining that kind of shit that much because I know there's people that watch me that don't even know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like same people that have probably watched your shit and don't know.
Yeah, but I just had heard y'all talking about old stuff, and I was like, oh, I like to reminisce the past sometimes every once in a while. A lot of things have changed.
What do you back when you were starting? Because Bull touched on this earlier. Not to get into this is not fuck shit. This is me being concerned for my channel's safety. Okay, the flagging thing.
I'm gonna be right back.
What about flagging?
I'll check the bathroom. I'll be
Were you getting flagged by like people that you thought you were straight like cool with?
I'm not here to speculate. I don't know who flagged me. I got flagged like 17 times. I had 17 channels. I didn't know. I never knew who it was. I had speculations, but never had.
They didn't used to send you the email with the name on it like they do now.
No. There's different types.
Just to add a little light to it, Troll. Like so back then, like motherfuckers could actually lie and say that they were Nike.
Yeah.
And YouTube wouldn't verify it. So you would get a copyright strike and it would say from Nike that Nike copyright struck you. And all the times it wasn't. It was just a fluke in the system.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's the fucking Wild West back then. I mean, I thought it was bad now, but that sounds like some fucking...
No. If it was back then, I think everybody's channel been gone by now. Being 100. Because they didn't give a fuck. They were just like, parents that had no tolerance. Like, fuck them kids, and they would just get everybody to fuck up out of there.
Yeah, facts.
So
what do you?
It is what it,
how do you feel about the reselling? Is it all a scam or none of it is, Tony?
Nah, I don't feel like reselling is a scam. I feel like it's a new avenue. I mean, in the end of the day, Foot Locker's a reseller, Champs is a reseller. They're just authorized resellers. So it's like basically somebody calling a sneaker YouTuber a not qualified person, and that sneaker news is actually the real deal. You know what I'm saying?
With Foot Locker though, there's like a cap on how much they can sell it for that's set by Nike, correct? Like I don't know everything about the game, but I'm asking.
There is
Nike.
there is that. Yeah, there is that.
Well, the thing is that places like Foot Locker and they're selling for retail, the retail price. That doesn't necessarily mean that Nike is giving it to them at that retail price, but they can't sell it for over that retail price. And at the same time, they can't sell it before a certain date.
They also can't sell it lower than Nike a lot of the times either. So like,
I mean,
by that time, Nike will just buy it back.
Yeah, they can't put like a shoe on sale or something. So, I mean, if you're going by that logic, I can't say that there's not, like when you said earlier it was not a new job. Like I look at Flight Club like a real type of job. I look at Urban Necessities as a real type of job. So it's like I look at somebody who's operating themselves is their own type of job. You know, me, Bull, ZAYA, you, we're all content creators. We're not big studio content creators, but we are solo content creators, and this is a job.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I think there's a misconception about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's hard for people to understand because it's such a cerebral type take on this that I'm taking. Like when I say it's all a scam or none of it is, I don't mean in the literal sense that reselling is you're scamming people. I think that there is something going on in people's heads where you're attaching false value to something and allowing someone else to capitalize on you. That makes it a scam. And I get it. There's always going to be someone out there who's got more money than the next person, and they're going to be willing to pay for the shoe. But even that person with more money than the next person should know.
But that in itself goes way beyond sneakers. Dollars is a false value.
Yeah.
People put a false value on a dollar. This is a piece of paper, but we put a value on it. And we inflate it, and we make it more than it's worth, or less than what it's worth. We compare it to other dollars out there, from euros to other things. But in the end of the day, it's the value in our head. You know,
at this point, like there's more dollars, paper dollars, than there are its value in gold in Fort Knox. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we all know that now.
So it's like, you know, I mean, if it gets to that point where it's a scam, I just feel like it's way bigger than just sneakers at that point. Then, because those principles line up with so much more than just sneakers at that point.
I mean, that's why I'm
clothes are the same way, you know.
That's why I have a hard time like conveying things to people, is because it is deeper than sneakers. It's literally about the mentality of why do we, or the psychology of why we value certain things versus we, you know, not something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that makes an identical shoe so much more valuable to us because it came from Nike versus another factory or next door to the Nike factory? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's definitely in our heads, for sure. It's in our heads, and I kind of subscribe to that feeling of the people with it in their heads.
I mean, Troll, what I know you might. Let me just ask this: I know everybody more than likely has a girlfriend, but I mean, stick your dick in Halle Berry's pussy is gonna feel a little bit different to you than sticking it into some ugly bitch on the street.
Whoa.
Why does it feel that way? Why do you feel like that? It's just a brain thing, you know. Stick your dick in Halle Berry, and if you put it in Halle Berry and you take it out, you feel okay, and you go put
Halle
it in
Berry could be loose as fuck and dry though.
It's still tight.
There you go. You stick that dick in a crackhead pussy and it's wet. You still gonna like that dried up Halle Berry pussy.
Oh, this
What if crackhead pussy better than the Halle Berry pussy?
You still gonna take the Halle Berry pussy probably because it's value. It's more valuable.
But that pussy loose as shit, bro. That crackhead of the fucking.
And then you wake up in the morning with motherfucking your dick looking like Swiss cheese, and don't come talking to me.
Bro, YOLO, bro.
I'm just saying, man. I'm all, you know.
I mean, I'll give it to you. That was a dope comparison, I guess.
Bro, that was a horrible comparison. What if Halle Berry got the germ, bro? And I'm over here.
All right. Well, if y'all want to put this on thing, well then if y'all want to put this on, if y'all want to put that on there, it's so easy to keep going further and further with it. It's like me saying, Zaya, take that Ciroc back. Go get you some motherfucking Taka. Go get you some McCormick.
Get some Ciroc, bro.
Go get you some goddamn.
Bro, I got fucking UA Jack, and I love it better.
Evan Williams, Evan Williams is all right. I know that brand a little bit, but go get you some motherfucking E&J or something.
You said UA Jack. You on a different level, bro. You on a different level.
You gonna drink that shit and wake up with a motherfucking high, motherfucking your brain about to explode,
bro.
Evan Williams.
This is what happened to you last time, and then you wasn't understanding why the old man wasn't understanding you. Was you drinking that shit last time you had a hangover was the day that you went on what's his name show, bro? And he just
yeah.
I remember drinking Evan was Tony. You know Reggie, the homie Reggie.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember trying to go shot for shot with him. One of my first times drinking on some Evan Williams, bro. I drank like 16, 17 shots, bro. I was dead. Never again. Look at
this comment though. Like, it's so short, but it's so good.
Pregnant boobs though. That nigga trying to drink some milk.
Nah, I don't know, bro. That milk don't even taste that good, bro.
Ugh.
Oh shit.
From what I heard.
I mean, it is like a complex subject for me, bro. And maybe I do think a lot more. I think more deeper into it than a lot of people do. That a lot of people just want to say it's just fucking sneakers, but to me, it represents like a mind state that we all have. Like, it's just a fucking shoe, bro. Like, none of us did. Any of you grow up getting the most like exclusive, the most expensive, dopest sneakers? Like, I know I didn't. I was wearing like some bullshit.
That's the reason. I think that's another reason why we enjoy it more, is because we didn't have it.
I guess for me,
now we able to have it.
So I was the only child, so I was.
Me too. Yeah.
So it's different for me. Like, I had regular shoes, and yes, I got the one pair of Air Forces for the summer. That was kind of my thing. I got a pair of Forces for the summer and school season. But once basketball season come around, I'll get a new shoe. My parents kept me correct, so
That's dope. I didn't get shit. Even if they could get it for me, they weren't gonna get me shit, bro. I didn't even get the Nintendo 64. I didn't get the PlayStation 1, 2, the fuck nothing.
I mean, the thing was with me is that my dad was from the country, bro. So like he was like from the country in Virginia. And when he was growing up, I mean, my grandma, you know, RIP to her, unfortunately, recently, but my grandma was a maid, a housekeeper. You know what I mean? So for him, he was in a household with seven kids in the country. So when it came to me, the reason I got those things because I got the PS1 and the PS2 and the PS. I didn't get a PS3. I got Xbox 360. So he always made sure I had these things that he didn't have. So it was a little bit different for me.
Man, I didn't get shit. Even if the only system I got was a Sega Genesis, and then when the Dreamcast came out, I got the Dreamcast, but I had to like save up and get it myself.
I had the Dreamcast.
I'm about to go back, lay down and watch this in the bed though.
All right, Tony, man.
Thanks
for coming, bro. That's dope.
I'm about to continue. I'll be in the chat and everything, but one thing I'm gonna say is what everybody else is saying, bro. You didn't get a PS2. God damn.
I didn't get shit. You know, the first thing I moved out a week after I graduated high school. I got a apartment. The first thing I bought was a PS2, bro. The
PS2 was the best console ever, probably. I think this ever. And then N64
I feel like it's between PS2 and 360 for me. I don't know.
PS2 and then 64.
That Dreamcast though. Oh my god, bro.
But I'm in the chat though, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
I mean, yeah, Dreamcast had Power Stone. I used to play the fishing games on that shit.
Bro, I loved my fucking Dreamcast, man. That shit was ahead of its fucking time. I don't know why their marketing suffered so badly at the hands of like Sony and well, it's Sony and Microsoft. But
a lot of people saying N64. N64 was straight too. It was straight. Can't lie on N64 at all. I'm trying to think though, like PS1 and the Sega. I'm trying to think of the oldest console I have. It's probably the Genesis.
I got the one that's got the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the Sega in one now, like the little retro thing.
What was the weird thing? The game console, it kind of looks like a PSP, but it was a super fat PSP.
The Game Gear. The Game Gear.
Game Gear, the fucking Sega Game Gear.
Ahead of its time, bro. Sega was ahead of its time. Always, bro. It always beat everyone else to the punch, and they fucking died out. I don't know how the hell that happened, bro. But they were the first one to have internet on their system with the Dreamcast.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were the first to have the fucking little. You remember when you had the little phone line jack or whatever the the dial up. That was the first system to let you play online with each other.
That GoldenEye on the 64. Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah, man. There's a shop out here that sells all that shit still. There's even a fucking Virtual Boy. Are you old enough to remember that?
I know what you're talking about, but I never had that. I'm pretty sure that Game Gear is probably. I'm pretty sure my dad probably still has that thing.
Bro.
He's had played Beavis and Butthead on that show.
Man, Beavis and Butthead game. Zaya, you over there quiet. Like you probably did you not have shit? Like no games?
Why are you saying like that? Zaya, you had shit? Like what's going on? Why you so quiet?
I mean, he's so quiet. Like sit there like.
Actually, that's the truth. No, I didn't have any video games. Listen.
I'm sorry, bro.
You want to really laugh? If you want to really laugh, because it's funny. Because I just had this conversation with Tops. Like, if not yesterday, the day before yesterday. I had some shit called the Commodore 20.
I know what that is.
Yeah. So back then the games were like typing games. So like you have like a mystery game where you know what I'm saying? You go into a room and they'd say the vampire is about to attack. Press L to go into the left room, press R to go into the right room, some shit like that. But nah, bro, I never had any of the video games. It wasn't until I was much older. I think the first video game I ever had was I don't remember which PS it was, but it was like this big. It was really small.
What was the
it was a version of the PlayStation that they made small.
The PS fuck.
It was literally the size of the disc. That's it. It only was the size of the disc. It was really small. I had that first,
Shit,
and then after that, I had the Xbox 360, and that's it.
Oh, the Super Nintendo. Okay.
Is it the
No, I don't
PSP?
think it
That's
was-
the one I'm thinking
No,
of.
No, it's not a PSP. It's a version of the PlayStation. It's just smaller, but it's not a PSP. Because
Oh, is it new?
It was an actual console.
You're talking about the really small PS1, maybe.
Oh, okay. That shit is the brand new one that's been coming out recently or within the last year or so. Is that something?
No, it was okay. It was the PS1. That's what it was. It wasn't
PS1.
Yeah, it wasn't a PlayStation. It was a PS1, and it was extremely small. Matter of fact, the console itself is the size of the remote.
Someone said PS1 3.0.
No, it's not a 3.0. It doesn't say that here. It's just a PlayStation, Sony PlayStation PS1.
It's a small one. I know what you're talking
It's
about.
very small. It's the all it is the size of the disc, and then the two buttons, and then the remote.
Oh my god, this
yeah.
dude just brought me back, bro. Sega fucking channel, man. You're a 90s kid for real, bro.
That sounds familiar.
Bro, there was a channel on cable where you could literally go to the channel and play all the Sega games. Like, it was weird. It was like you could go to the channel and select games from the channel. That shit was sick, man. You don't remember that, Bull?
I don't remember the Sega channel. I remember some of the stuff. I mean, as again, the oldest thing I probably had was that Genesis or the Super Nintendo, because I'm looking at it now.
Man, you didn't have Duck Hunt, Zaya? You never played Duck Hunt? Oh,
and the worst part was that there was some fucking kid across the street that I fucking hated when I was growing up, and he had all the video games. So I would just front like I liked him to be able to go to his crib and play this. He was fucking super weird, bro. Like there would be sometimes that he would bring the console over to my crib, but he was fucking weird. Like whenever he would go to the bathroom, even if it was just to take a piss, he would just get totally undressed.
What?
Yeah, and he would leave the fucking door open, bro. Like, yo, close the fucking door, man.
Bro, that's weird. I remember one game because I used to play. Basically, my cousin used to come over. My cousin Rob. Funny enough, my cousin Rob would come over. We would play the game all the time. It was back when it was back when I was the younger cousin that he would tell me, "Oh yeah, when I'm playing Madden with him, oh yeah, do this. Oh, it was a foul or whatever the case may be." I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, push this one, decline it, accept it. He'd do all that dumb shit. But one game I used to play was called Spider, and I think that was on the PlayStation.
I feel like I've heard of that.
I think it was on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, Spider, bro. It was on PS1. That was the game.
Hang on, let me get some coals.
Okay,
Look at that fucking banner.
And Twisted Metal, bro. Twisted Metal?
The car fucking combat, yeah, man.
Man, Twisted Metal was crazy. Twisted Metal was so fire.
Fucking, I feel bad for Zaya, man. He's got no happy memories with these games, bro. Metal Gear.
So you got Twisted Metal, Metal Slug, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid.
Virtua Fighter too. Yeah, he's right.
You know what was the game that I was fucking really hooked to was what was it, 007? Where it was just the gun moving around.
It's on GoldenEye, probably.
Is that GoldenEye? Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, I was hooked on that shit.
Man, I'm looking at the Spider game. I remember when it used to like start up, and man, that game was so creepy to me. It's such an old game, but it would start up, and the game is like you're a genetically modified spider and shit. Like it's weird, bro. It's weird, but it would start off where it's like this super. I'm watching now the super secret facility. You load in, the dude's doing some type of like experiment on the spider. It comes alive, it attacks him, I think, and then it just takes over, bro. It's weird. It's weird, some weird shit, bro. Tony Hawk, oh my god, yeah. For the fact that Tony Hawk is on PlayStation, yeah. PS2, Tony, and then they killed Tony Hawk with Tony Hawk 5, bro.
I wasn't into skateboarding at all, and that game was fucking sick. So was the snowboarding one.
SSX.
No, the other one, 1080.
Oh, 1080. Okay, I remember SSX, Tricky. Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye.
Hell no.
I don't know about that. Paul said Skate killed Tony Hawk. I don't think Skate killed Tony Hawk because if they remastered Tony Hawk 2, Pro Skater 2, I think it would still do well. But they need to make a new skate. I need Skate 4. Where's that at?
Can you imagine if they put out Tony Hawk, the first one and the second one, like in 4K or some shit? Damn.
They destroyed Tony Hawk, man. They killed it with Tony Hawk 5.
Oh, you played it that long?
I never played it. I watched reviews. I'm trying to think of it. Was it Kid Chameleon? You remember that? I don't know if anyone remembers that. Kid Chameleon was on Kid Chameleon. Kid Chameleon was fire, and that was on Sega Genesis. Yes, sir.
Man,
Crazy
I
Tack.
playing Tony Hawk after fucking Tony Hawk 2, I think. I don't remember when that came out, but I stopped playing that shit after that. Crazy Taxi was dope.
Was
like an arcade game? Like they had.
Was Dead or Alive on Dreamcast first? I remember Dead or Alive, but I forgot which one it was on. I remember Dead or Alive. I used to use, I think, Maxi.
It was Dreamcast.
It was the fake Bruce Lee.
It was Dreamcast. Tekken had the fake Bruce Lee.
Oh, I used to use is it Eddie Gordo? Was that the dude on Tekken? I'm pretty sure it was Eddie Gordo.
I don't know because I never had a fucking PlayStation, so I couldn't play fucking Tekken.
Yeah, Eddie Gordo, Yoshimitsu.
Oh, I remember it because I played it in the arcades back when arcades were a thing. Like,
oh yeah, NBA Street.
Fuck.
That was a good one.
I want NFL Blitz remastered so bad, bro. Like,
remember when they made NFL Blitz the league and you used to take like fucking steroids and shit? Yo, that game was crazy. You could take steroids and break people's arms and limbs and stuff.
Bro, if I could get the original one though, the one where you just like fucking pile drive somebody after you already tackle them and shit, like.
Tony said Ready Rumble. Someone said and one EI player Mario Kart. Yeah. Damn, I just had one in my head that I forgot. Yo, Def Jam. Fight
for New York. Yeah, bro. Yeah. You grab that pool stick off the fucking table and smash somebody with it, bro.
They fucked up Def Jam with Icon. They tried to switch it up.
Yeah, Icon was corny as shit, but Def Jam Fight for New York is a fucking forever classic. You can make the characters look just like you. Like, you can dress them like you, man. Like, back when I used to wear flannel all the time, I used to fucking have flannel shirts and baggy-ass jeans and shit.
Tony said 50 Cent game. That game was dope. I like that game. 50 Cent Blood in the Sand. Yeah,
bro.
Young Buck, Tony Yayo, fucking 50 Cent just running through, whole bunch of guns and shit.
They had the fucking Max Payne, didn't they? The bullet time in there?
Fire, yes. Max Payne.
But 50 Cent had it too, right?
Yeah, 50 Cent definitely had that shit. Yeah, he did. They definitely did.
He takes like 100 bullets and still alive, man.
Hey, y'all remember Shaq Fu? Shaq Fu.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Zay. We all over here reminiscing. Zay was like, I'm gonna be back, bro.
He's like, fuck all of y'all. Henry just sent me the fucking. Oh man, bro. These are all the systems I could never get. Like,
bro, I remember when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out because I think that was a top-down one, and then you had to beat Grand Theft Auto 3 to play Grand Theft Auto London, and I never beat 3, so I never played London. I always had the game. You just couldn't play it. I don't think unless you beat Grand Theft Auto 3.
Bro,
is it 3? No, it was 2. It was top down.
I don't think anybody beat Grand Theft Auto 3. I think everyone gave up at some point.
It was GTA 2. GTA 2, and then it was GTA London. I never got to play London. Banjo and Kazooie is good. Donkey Kong Adventure? Okay.
That's the Nintendo 64, I think. Had that.
Someone said Neo Geo. That sounds familiar. Halo 2. I mean, all the Halo. When Halo was on, you had Xbox Live.
Oh man, I used to have bro. I used to make hella drinks. Everybody would come in. People would be lugging their TVs to my house, and we would have like a fucking thing where you connect the Xbox together or whatever.
Yes, sir, yes.
We used to get drunk and play that shit and talk shit all night, bro.
I know another game I used to play a lot was Ratchet and Clank on a PlayStation. Ratchet and Clank was fire. Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter.
All right, so it looks like that South Park game was fucking hilarious on Nintendo 64. I I didn't want to like carry on forever, but here we go.
Yeah.
Let me answer this. Have we squashed the beef? No, we haven't squashed the beef. I haven't spoken to Mr. Skinny. I tried. He said he wanted to talk to me today, and I was chasing him all day trying to talk to him about some new info he's got.
And it's funny because he fronted like, "Oh, you got to today to hit me up. Oh, he just hit me up. He just hit me up." And it was like,
I mean,
what?
somebody told me he wanted to talk to me, and I sent him a text saying,
"Listen, when someone wants to talk to you, bro, you don't got to chase them all day."
Who's Skinny? This is what I was trying to avoid right here. So let me let me do this. I mean, he said he had some new info on me. At this point, I'm ready to just let it roll off my back, bro.
Bro, he don't got no new info on you, bro. You notice how he always has new info on the person he beefing with, man? Fuck out of here, bro.
I just feel like I don't want to say this and be disrespectful, but it's almost like if you had like a chain or a ball and chain around your leg and it's pulling you and your progress is so slow. You know what I mean? You're trying to move and it's just so slow. And I feel like constantly having to defend myself against stuff that is so blatantly bullshit has slowed me down so much that it's like, if anything new comes out about me at this point, you all gotta just let it go over your head and forget it because it's bullshit. The mission was simple and I completed it. I got fake shoes. I took them in. They got passed as real. After that, people dug up the Reddit, which revealed information about me doing exactly what I did in the movie, which is trying to see which places will pass fake shoes as real. And then the lawsuit hit and everybody ran with it. So, I mean, or tried to like discredit the GoFundMe and all that, which is ridiculous, bro. It's like Bull said, they're all just trolls and I need to just let them live, let them be trolls. You know what I mean? Right. Like the problem is like, Bull, you also told me this and it still sticks to my head. You said like, when you first started, you got so much hate, but you got so much more support. But the haters were just so much louder than the supporters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it can definitely be like that for sure.
So if I have like 5 haters that are constantly following me around hating or constantly talking shit, sometimes it feels like they're the only people around because the supporters, they support. Like there's people in here watching and supporting who rock with me but aren't speaking.
Right. And I would say that just like earlier, I would say that, okay, you got this one person. All right, who in the chat is fucking with us? All right, shouts out to do. Like you, for every one, there's probably 10, 20, 30, 40. You know what I mean? Like, yes, the negative is always louder than the positive. If I make a video on YouTube right now and I say, this shoe is the worst shoe ever, and I say, hey, I really like these sneakers, which video do you think is going to get more views? Or, hey, this shoe is the best shoe ever. Hey, this shoe is the worst shoe ever. Which video do you think will get more views?
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
You know, it is what it is.
I mean, I'm learning, bro. It's just like, I feel like the last week, especially, it's just, it's something, just a light bulb went off. You know, it's like, fuck them. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. Like, fuck them. Let me just continue to make my shit. And the more I do it, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? I mean, a perfect example. Me and Tony's playing Call of Duty, right? We're talking to each other. We join a new game. Obviously, people talk shit on Call of Duty. Buddy starts going in like, "Yo, shut up," at us. And what we did was we just kept talking. And when he was like, "Yo, you don't hear me?" Y'all said, "Yo." And we were just talking. We kept our conversation going, and he wanted it. He wanted us to retaliate, but not retaliate. It's funny to see people just want that. You know what I mean? Not saying it's funny to see them keep going for it. You know what I mean? So I ignore a lot of shit, bro. Fuck them.
They definitely are trying to feed off the energy, and I know it. But it's just, it was hard before, like literally a couple of days ago, for me to just accept like they're fucking with me. Because I was thinking, no, they're actually this dumb. I have to help them get smart. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I felt. But now I see like they're just fucking with me. Period.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Yeah.
so let me let it go.
And sometimes if you gotta go back on, then go back and have fun, and then okay.
And make it,
No,
as long as it's,
somebody can come in your chat and talk shit. You can just like tell them to shut the fuck up, this, and that. Hit them with the 300 seconds, and guess what? They quiet. They talking to themselves, bro. They typing to they can't talk. That's why I be laughing because I be watching ZAYA shit, and people be getting hit, and then they can't talk, and you just talk shit on them. It's just like they have nothing.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through here and seeing people getting hit. I don't know what's being said or whatever the fuck. I don't care, bro. If you have a wrench in here, I assume
I used to care, Brian. I'm just like, fuck it. Like,
yeah, you're giving out wrenches now, man. That's dope shit. You should have been doing that, man. Honestly, like they're still gonna watch you, whether you've hit them or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you might have thought that if you hit too many people, they're not gonna keep coming back. Yes, they fucking.
No,
are.
I've always. Well, number one, I've never liked to block anybody. That's number one. But I also felt it was important for the sake of the continued storyline of who's talking to who and who's beefing with who and this, that, and the third. The comments are important. People come back, they look at the comments and shit like that. And this was
I got you. Okay.
This was before we were putting them on screen. Now, to me, like shit, if you make it up onto the screen, you Gucci, because even if they take down the chat, it's on the screen. It's gonna come back in the playback video. You know what I'm saying? So I never really liked clapping anybody, but then I started realizing that other motherfuckers was clapping and or taking people out the chat and then taking down whole lives and shit. And then going into the new year, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna let the chat handle the chat. I'm gonna let my moderators handle the chat. I already got enough where handling what's going on screen. I'll let them do what they gotta do.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this comment from Jackoff?
Jackoff? My ex gave me the cold shoulder badly. She's gonna be cold eventually. Fuck her.
What's that mean, bro? You gonna kill her?
No,
don't kill her, bro. It's not worth going to jail.
She gonna be cold eventually.
Shit, there's other pussy out there, bro. Fuck that.
Mr. Hoff.
Mr. Jackoff. That's exact.
That's how I read it. She's gonna be cold eventually. Fuck her. That means he gonna kill her ass.
Troll said she going in the ground.
Damn.
But yo, man, this was a dope live. I'm glad everybody came through. I didn't want to really go beyond 2 hours. Bull, thank you so much, man, for coming through. I might do this like once or twice a month. I just don't like coming on.
A month?
Troll's gonna go. He's gonna go live more than that.
Bro, you should at least be doing at least a live a week, bro. At the least.
I'd say
and even that is like, you don't really need a whole week to do a live, but
shit.
It's nothing to it, bro. It's the same talking that you would do with any of us on the phone, or the same talking that you would do in someone else's chat. You're just giving, another avenue for people to come, fuck with you. Look, there's people in the chat that don't fuck with me that would never pop up in my shit. You know what I mean? At least now they in here, they pop up on your shit.
I mean, I hope I don't get
at least once a week, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
It's just a thought. It's just a thought. You move at your pace, man. You do it.
We'll see, man. I mean, like, if I can come up with different things to talk about, like, I like getting an understanding of how you guys feel about the resell thing. Like, I feel like you guys just kind of accept it is for what it is, and I'm just sitting here like, man, fuck what it is. Let's try to change it. Like, I would like Bull to be able to go get a damn sneaker that he wants, that's dope, that's limited, for retail, or at least can we come to a compromise where resellers just can't charge above a certain price anymore because no one's gonna pay it. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, Troll, you got a tall order. You got a lot of work.
I know, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I need like
you gotta even convince me. I mean, I'd be pretty stingy when it comes to it, depending on what the shoe is. But yeah, nah. If I want a shoe, bro, like if it got to be done, if I got to pay to play, then I got to play. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. Daniel Blake, shout out to Daniel Blake. He's saying, "Hold up, where you going? It's still early. For us, it's early. I'm about to go hit the bar after this, bro. But for everybody else,
oh yeah, you in Vegas? I'm looking at my time like
what the fuck? Like, bro,
It's
wait,
fucking
how the
4
hell you order
a.m.,
the
bro.
bar? The bar
We
closed.
actually do have one bar in my area that's open from like 2 to 6. It's weird. They're open after hours.
It's
Open right
weird.
now.
It's weird to me that you guys have bars that close.
You know what's
Dude,
weird?
They-
You know what's weird? Can you walk into any store and buy liquor? Oh yeah, you can. You're in Vegas. Why am I fucking asking you that? Here, so here we have ABC stores and we can't buy alcohol after or like liquor after 9 p.m. and we
Oh,
can't
hell
buy
no.
we can't buy beer after I believe 11 p.m. Why am I asking you this?
Nah,
you guys-
our ABC liquors are the same way, but you can still buy beer and alcohol up until 2 a.m.
Oh no,
do you guys have Smiths or Albertsons or
Albertsons.
You do have Albertsons?
Yeah.
Can you not buy liquor in there at any time?
In a supermarket, it's going to be while the supermarket's open.
Oh, they close then. Well,
Yeah.
Albertsons is here.
Yeah, Albertsons is not 24 hours here. Over here, what's 24 hours is Walmart. And Walmart, the 24 hours would be based on beer. If you wanted alcohol, you'd have to go to the alcohol section of Walmart if they have one, and that closes at a specific time.
you know, Vegas is a whole different monster, bro. I remember when I was in Vegas, we went to the bar. We went to one bar, went to another bar, ended up at the strip club. Nigga, that shit is like ridiculous. That shit is
Bro,
too much.
I'm
It's
gonna
bad.
I'm gonna tell you guys something crazy. I can't tell you how many times I've driven home, especially when I was like full-time DJing, and I don't remember how I got there, and I just woke up on the floor of my house with Jack in the Box uneaten next to me.
What?
It's fucking crazy. Like I left, drove the freeway, got home, went to Jack in the Box, ordered, got up the stairs, and just passed out with that shit sitting next to me. Like, what the fuck happened? That's what kind of place this is, bro. Sometimes, man, this shit is crazy. But we got little liquor bottles, and somebody said something about gas stations. There's liquor in gas stations here, bro. Every gas station has actual liquor, not just beer.
Yeah, but you guys also have fucking slot machines in the airport. The fuck?
We have slot machines in every gas
That
station
shit is fucking crazy.
and every supermarket.
They were definitely at the slot machines as soon as I arrived in the airport.
Right off the flight, just sit down and just start emptying your pockets.
Shout out to Babyface, man. He's a Vegas local too. You ever been to the Bunny Ranch? No, man. Hell no. I'm scared of that bitch, bro.
Why?
Fuck that. All them sluts, man. Hell no, bro. Them sluts fucking probably dirty as shit.
All
Man.
them slituts.
You never know who you're gonna see in there too, man. Fuck
Bro,
that.
there's nothing wrong with sluts, bro.
Fucking. What's up with that midget chick you were fucking
Listen,
DMing?
Heavy.
I gotta say this, man.
I
think I've
told
ever
you. Listen. I work it out in every relationship I'm in, bro. I've got my pass already, so I just need to find one. You know what I'm saying? That's to my liking, and it's on, bro.
I gotta say this. I don't think I've ever said this to you before. That fetish is weird, bro. That fetish is fucking weird.
I know, but bro, there's weirder fetishes out there, bro. You know what I mean?
There are.
But I've always had it, bro. I've always had it. And
I think it's fucked up too that your hall pass is a midget
yeah.
chick and Jules's hall pass is Drake. I just
Bro,
feel like
that was such an easy deal to make.
Yeah,
bro. I was
I
like,
feel like
all right, cool, put it there.
I feel like you have such a higher chance. Oh, here's Jules.
Jules, you got working. Yo, and Jules was like, all right, but if you do that, then you got to let me do Drake. And I played it off too. I was like, let me think. All right, cool.
Look at this. Oh, the midget you like is in this.
That's her. That's my baby right there.
Oh,
That's
hell
baby.
nah. But all right, man. Shout out to you guys for helping me out on this fucking stream. Let me play this damn. I guess it's an outro. I'm fucking.
You got an outro too? God damn.
It's the same one. It's the same one. I'm just fucking trying to like spit tape and bubblegum it together because I don't know how like Mob and Skinny do it, but I'm gonna try to do it right here. But thank you all for coming through. Dope show. I appreciate it. ZAYA, go live. You're probably ready to go live by now.
I'm gonna test it out. I don't know, but hopefully within the next few hours. Hopefully.
For sure, man. But all right, salutes to the chat, man. Have a good night, Bull. Thank you again, Tony D2 Wild, ZAYA X. Make sure you guys sub up to Zaya's channel. Shit, I don't think I have it in the description. I'll add it to the description though.
Appreciate you.
But all right, y'all. Have a good night.